See that now.
Oh wait, no one's me comes on.
We have to go back here. And then mute that. There. There we go.
Who's on?
Oh. Lagging a little bit.
Might be on our end. Who's on?
All right. We are on. Game Slugger, hi. Snowman.
Hi.
How's it going? Damon, how you doing? I am awake. We're both awake.
I'm awake.
Emma's awake.
It is lagging.
It's not gonna look. See here, let's do this. Oh wait, I have a better idea. Hang on. Make this a little bit easier to look at here. There.
What's everybody saying?
There we go.
It says I can't.
Let's see. Northwest Sawyer. Whoop. Let's see. Bobby Sprinkle. Hello, Dillons. I'm from Grizz270. Yeah, I just saw you on the chat earlier, not too long ago. Snowman. 4 wrenches in the house. Oh yeah, they are. So how's everyone been? We've been.
We're busy.
I'm gonna play the.
Well, it was our anniversary yesterday.
Yeah, I guess we have to pretend to like each other.
And he's leaving for a week, so.
You know what? I'm gonna fix this camera a little bit. Sorry about this. Hang on a sec. We're on the Google Hangouts thing because a couple people said they might want to join in on the chat. So, yeah, Snowman, you like the old school bucket? Yeah, it is too hot. It was almost 100 yesterday. Today was really nice, though.
Today wasn't very hot.
No, today was
like 75.
Perfect. It wasn't humid. The high was 80. So the middle of the day was a little warm, but that was not bad. And then tonight at like 6, 7 o'clock tonight was like awesome. I actually loaded the kiln by myself at like 6:30, 7 o'clock tonight, and it was nice. It was nice and cool and nice little breeze. Okay. It was really nice. Oh, thank you, Bobby. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yep. Yeah, we went out for dinner last night, and it was really nice to get out and.
We went to a new restaurant. It was pretty good.
Yeah. Let's see. Play with these. So I'm like I was saying, I'm in the Google Hangouts thing, and I've never done this before, but so just Greg says, hey all. Grizz says, hey Mike, I'm AFK for a bit. You know what that means? I'm old. I don't know what AFK is.
What is AFK?
Like not there.
AFK. All right.
Not there.
I'll take that as like you're not gonna be there. Damon, today was cool. Yeah, it was really nice. Really, really nice.
On video games, people often say
let's see. Snowman says, hey James, Bobby Sprinkle at Grizz. Hiya, my friend. Yeah, it's good to see you, Grizz. I'm glad you joined. Let's see, James. James, how's it going?
Hey, James.
Good to see you.
Hi, James.
Just Greg, away from the keyboard. Oh, thank you. Yeah.
I'm not knew it.
I'm not all up on the acronym things. I want to adjust this. I know this is probably going to be annoying until I get this adjusted.
Okay, what the heck?
I just want to look at the camera, but I feel like All right, that's a little weird now.
Well,
Oh, it's a little better. Anyway, I'm going to leave it. All right. Away from keyboard. That I just learned something. That's cool. How does the audio and video look as long as I stop touching everything?
stop.
Let's see. Snowman away from keyboard. Yeah.
Gator's World said something.
Gator, how's it going? Great to see you. Hey, Mike, long time no speak. Yes, sir. Seeing you did a lot of work when I was gone. Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's been I've been just with the weather too. It's I go out in like spurts, so I'll go out for like an hour and come in and cool off, and then come back in. And so normally, if I go out, I can set the camera up and just let it roll and do my thing for hours. But in this weather, it's like I've been in and out, and then the camera batteries die so fast in the heat that it's been a kind of tough. But I've been getting a lot more done. What's that?
Or it's been raining.
Oh yeah. The last couple of weeks we've had a lot of rain, which has been nothing compared to what they've had on the southeast, down in Georgia in that area. Let's see. Get caught up on the chat. Gator's World, give our host a thumbs up. Hey, yeah, thanks, Gator. I appreciate it. Camp HM9. Hey, Dylan. Hey, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. That's awesome. It's great to see you here. Snowman looking good. So it looks good. All right. Awesome.
Then
Sounds all right. Sounds good too. Great.
Just leave it then.
I'm not going to. I won't touch it. Let's see. When is Mike hiring? He can't run all those machines by himself. Damon, anytime you want to come down, I can use help anytime. You know that. It's a little bit of a ride, though. Might be a bit of a commute for you.
It's not that bad. Like a couple hours.
Yeah, it's only 3 hours. No worries.
At the most. It's no bad.
At the most, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
compared to my commute, that's nothing because, like, you know, working from home, I have to go from like my bed to the couch, and that's a haul. I mean, with all of this, having to move all this like that, yeah, that's gas mileage isn't what it used to be.
Oh goodness.
Snowman, I just ordered new batteries. What'd you get new batteries for? I'm probably missing something.
Hi, Gene.
Hey, Gene, how's it going? Hey, you want that slab? Let me know what you want. I'll find it, and it's all yours. You come down and grab it, or even if you want to meet up or something, we'll do a meetup, and it's all yours. You can have it. I got plenty of slabs here.
Yeah,
it's not like I'm gonna run out. So yeah. No, I definitely. It'd be great to meet up and have fun.
It's like over 100.
Yeah. Kind of was like, oh, you got like over 100 slabs. Yeah. My problem is I haven't had a great way to organize them and keep them stored. And as you can see on the couple of videos I just did, I just came in actually from locking up and closing up the shipping container down at the bottom of the driveway, and it's looking pretty good in there. A lot of nice figured red oak slabs in there, kiln dried, bone dry. I looked them all over, and I don't see any signs of bugs or anything. It got pretty hot in there for a while, so it may have actually heat treated them enough to kill any bugs or any of that stuff. So
well, they were in there on those 100-degree days. So.
I looked in there today when I opened it today. It was actually, like we were saying, it was cool today. When I opened it today, it was 132 in there.
Oh, I can't imagine what it was.
In the shade, the thermometer was in the shade.
What was it like on Monday, I wonder?
It was probably like dangerous on Monday. It was almost 100. Let's see. GoPro. Drive Shaft Drew, Dillons Woodworks. Hello and happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Thanks. We definitely appreciate that. Yeah, 15 years. 15 years. And it still fits.
I don't wear mine.
Yeah, she tries to pick up guys and stuff. It's cool. Let's see. Bobby Sprinkle Snowman, nice to meet you. Yeah, Snowman's a great guy. Check out his channel. He does a lot of fun stuff over there. Really good guy. James says, every time I heard the word gator, I think of Burt Reynolds. Yeah. Burt Reynolds is awesome. Good old Burt. Hey, Bobby Sprinkle. Damon, nice to meet you. Gene says, I want to make a countertop for the camper I'm redoing. Oh, yeah, that would be great. Yeah, let me know kind of like roughly what you're looking for. I know you have some tools and stuff, so let me know roughly what you're looking for a slab, and I'll find something and I'll send you some pictures and dimensions, and if it works out for you and you like it, she never minds taking a ride over to the coast. She's a big fan of the ocean, so if we can find a lighthouse over there somewhere, I'm sure we can meet up if you're up for it. Oh yeah, by the way, so I know a lot of people have mentioned like my shoulder and stuff. So I went to the doctor and I got a steroid shot or injection or whatever it was in my shoulder, and it was like instant pain relief. I felt nothing after that. Ever since then, no pain. Now this shoulder's starting to get sore. I don't know if it's because all the stuff I've been doing lately and maybe just the muscles and joints just a little bit sore, or if something's starting to happen over there, but it's this shoulder is like hasn't felt this good in almost 10 years probably. Like it's
well, your friends told you to go get the shot.
Yeah, finally sucked it up and went to the doctor, and now I'm going to physical therapy and everything's working out great. Camp HM9 says, Dylan, wish you were near me. I'm building a camp for the family in the Catskills Mountains. Oh, of New York. Oh,
how far that is.
Oh, we might need to make them a road trip then. We're always looking for a reason to drive.
We're just in New Hampshire.
Yeah, we're just in New Hampshire, right, not too far from the Vermont border, actually.
About an hour from the Vermont border.
Yeah, hour 45 minutes. We're probably 45 minutes from Springfield, Vermont.
Well, Mike's going to make a big trip this week to Alabama.
Oh, yeah. If anyone's in the Alabama, I'm going to be in Birmingham for a week, next week for work. But after work, pretty much Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, after work, I'll pretty much be free all those nights. So if anyone wants to meet up, that'd be cool. I think probably at least one night I'll be going out with the guys that I work with. But if you guys want to meet up, let me know. I'll even be willing to drive a bit. I'm hoping to meet up with Andy from Andy's Backyard and Shop. So I think that's going to be awesome. He's just over he did live in Alabama, and now he just moved just north of the Alabama border into Tennessee. But he's just a couple hours from where I'm going to be. So we're going to try to meet up and definitely do a video. So keep an eye out for that. We're absolutely going to do a video. Like without question. Because we both do videos, so how can we not, really? It's going to be fun. Oh, here, let me do this. I don't know if this will work. But anybody who wants to join in and do a live chat with us and chat with us on camera just live, that link I just posted, if you click on that, it should bring you to this Google Hangouts chat, and you can jump right on and actually chat with us if you want. Totally up to you. it's open for anyone who wants to jump in. Let's see. Whoa. I'm like running behind here. Wow. Probably should get. Oh, there we go. Northwest Lawyer says, let's see those wedding photos. If I, it's funny, I have the Google Hangout set up now. If I had OBS set up, I could easily share those, but I don't know how to do that with the Google Hangout setup. But I'll have to figure out a way to do that. In the meantime, maybe tomorrow we'll do a live.
With wedding pictures?
Yeah, tomorrow. By the way, Sunday night, I'll be traveling from Sunday afternoon all the way till 9, 10 o'clock Sunday night. So at some point or another, from an airport or an airplane or a taxi or somewhere, I'll probably just grab my phone and do a random live stream. So if you guys are up for watching me travel.
You're not going to be on a taxi? You're not taking a taxi.
Oh, well, yeah. I'll be sitting in the airports, and I have one stop, that sort of thing.
You're going to Philadelphia, I think. Are you stopping in Philadelphia on the way down?
I have to check. I don't think so. I try to avoid going to Philadelphia when I can help it, because
he doesn't like Philadelphia, because once he was in Florida, I think it was Florida, and he got stuck in Philadelphia because he didn't make his connecting flight.
Yeah, I was flying back from Tampa for work, and I had a layover in Philadelphia, and I missed my connecting flight, and that was a nightmare. So I try to avoid that airport just for that reason. Not that that airport had anything to do with it, but let's see. James says, congratulations on itself, 15 years. Great. Yeah, thank you, man.
This is Mrs. Mike. Would you stop picking on Mike's shoulder?
Yeah, we got Grizz in the house.
I guess I've never seen him.
You never saw?
No, I guess I've never seen a video of this.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You've never seen this stat on video?
No, I guess not.
Well, I would say that you're pretty blessed then.
I'm surprised. I was just watching him like, I don't know, an hour ago. It's funny.
I've heard
it's always
about him all the time. I guess I've never seen it.
It's always well, he's on the West Coast, but
Yeah.
it's funny to see like pitch black here, and it's like bright out behind.
Oh
him.
yeah, it's only 6:30 here.
Right. Yeah.
But it's 9:30 here.
And we don't get near the humidity that you guys get up in the north. I mean, the southeast and the southwest gets a whole lot more humidity, but you still get a whole lot more humidity than we do.
Yeah, we've actually the last couple of weeks we've had a lot of humidity. It's been bad.
In the north, I mean, the southeast and the southwest gets a whole lot more humidity, but you still get a whole lot more humidity than we do. Hey,
How do I get back?
look what you're again.
How do I get back there?
It's been
Just like let me use the mic again.
this is awesome.
Hey, look what the cat dragged in.
How you been?
Oh, baby boy. Look what the cat dragged in.
I'm gonna have to use the chat on my phone at this point.
I got echo here. Eh? I gotta solve this problem. Oh.
Let's see. Check out some of the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, this is cool. Yeah, we got a few of us here. This is great.
Get it?
Yeah, I never done one of these.
We
Have.
tried once.
I think I tried before, but yeah, I never
Oh.
done the Google Hangout chat on here before. That's cool.
Well, hey, Mike, Do you know how to use your sound card on here?
Sound card?
Yeah.
Like how?
Okay, well, I'm going to do a screen share, and I'm just going to walk you through it, and just holler in there if you say, "Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I know that." I mean, the sound card is just great if you decide that you want to play a video of yours or somebody else, you want to play it in there. You want the direct sound to go right on through. Now, I presume you're using Windows 10.
Oh, it's like the screen share, you mean?
No, not just a screen share. I'm talking about playing through the sound card. So when you do a screen share, here, let me show you a for instance, okay?
Yeah, because Northwest Sawyer is just saying, show us your wedding photos, and I don't know how to do that with the Google Hangouts. You would think I would, being like an IT guy, but I don't play with Google Hangouts a whole lot other than with the kids.
Well, that's how everything at school is.
Sharing the screen?
That's cool.
The screen is.
So Gator, I forget what time zone are you in? Oh, he looks like he's muted. Muted.
How's that? Can you hear me? Whoa.
Oh, I can hear you. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I'm here. You can hear me, Mike?
Oh yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, same time zone as you. There, I believe you're Northwest, not Virginia, Pennsylvania. No, where were you?
In New Hampshire.
Up north.
New Hampshire.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought we were in the same time zone.
That's east of Pennsylvania, eh?
Yeah, it's slightly east of Pennsylvania and north. It's just in between Maine and Vermont.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I've been there.
3 hours from the Canadian border.
Okay. Well, the closest I've been to there is, what did it call? Stowe, Vermont?
Stowe, Vermont.
Oh, Stowe, yeah.
Yeah, that's about as close as I lived there.
I've been up in Canada a few times.
Yeah.
We went to Niagara Falls 2 or 3 times. We went to Montreal.
Well, see, I'm halfway from here to there. Niagara Falls and Montreal. I'm closer to Montreal.
And then I was in Sherbrooke.
That's Quebec again.
Yeah.
I don't live in Quebec, by the way.
Yeah, I went to Sherbrooke once, and there wasn't really anything special there, but
No.
Montreal,
Other than they speak French.
yes. Yeah, we went up there for business, and we were in and out, and yeah, we were misfits.
How come you're cutting in and out? I'm seeing I see Grizz's face right now. Hey, you're gonna be roasted. I gotta prepare for that, eh, Grizz?
Oh yeah, but Gator, you're going to be on the race too, and I want to get you and Mike both on a roast.
Whoa!
You know what?
Number 1 on my book.
For a roast. And by the way, I'm going to need your daughter's help because she's a freaking pardon my French. She's a genius.
Yes.
Really help us on this roast when we go to roast you, Mike.
Yeah.
Emma?
Yeah, she would do a good job. I'm sure.
Doing what?
So you're getting it too, Mike.
Yes.
Oh well.
I have an idea. Hey.
We don't want to see your butt.
What do you know?
So it's a good idea you got there, Grizz, on these roasts there, but I guess you need a lot of people and a lot of input to make it work.
What's that, Gator?
I said it's a good idea, these roasts, but you need a lot of people and a lot of input to make it work, because it's one that'd have a hard time just keeping it going by himself.
You're absolutely right, Gator. I noticed that tonight. I just came up with this idea like 2 or 3 days ago, and it wasn't even half prepared. I got to get a whole lot better prepared with my material when as an opener, I got to run some stuff and I got to make it flow. And I also got to give people more time to come up with their material, you know, and I think I also got to cut it down shorter too, you know, because there's only so much you can roast somebody.
Yeah, but there's harder guys to roast than others, eh? Like if you're the guy you're roasting is a target, like let's say you, for instance, you're a perfect target.
Oh yeah.
You wouldn't be hard to roast. But then take Ben. Well, he's almost like a saint, you know.
Right.
So he's hard to roast.
And that's why I wanted to target him first, because he is a saint. You know. And I knew that he could take it, you know, in the right environment.
That's right. But I think the crowd you got to were all right. Like nobody. There was just one there that I figured he was out of line. I used the wrench there on him. I don't know if you noticed. I took him out of. Was that Satan comment? Yeah.
Yeah, I did notice that. Yeah, I did. It's all good.
Well, I flushed it because I figured it wasn't apropos to our discussion there, and it didn't have to be there. That's me.
Yeah.
Or if you don't want me to take away people like that, well, you got to take my wrench away.
No, that was all good. You didn't ban him. You just removed the comment, you know, and it was all good. It wasn't a big deal or anything. And
no, that's it. That's it.
And I don't want any time that the comment has to be removed or something. I don't want things to turn into a big deal. It just is what it is.
Hey, is this our me and you live stream, or is it Mike's live stream?
This is Mike's live stream.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I was trying to find a speaker because the sound out of this computer is kind of quiet for some reason.
I had a problem with mine, and you know what it was? My keyboard, it's got a volume on the keyboard, right? Because I have a sound. Well, first of all, I'm on Apple. But I have a volume which I can pump up, but I was at the max and I was hardly hearing anything. Eh? Look, today, as a matter of fact, and I said, "What was it?" I remember about 2 months ago I did something. I found it finally. Eh? This on the keyboard, there's a volume control. So I looked for about half an hour.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's huge.
Thank you, James.
We really appreciate that.
James.
Thank you.
James.
Yeah. How do I get that?
That's awesome, James.
Chat. Okay.
Thank you very much. That's awesome.
Group chat, but I have nothing in
Everyone,
there.
thank James. I appreciate it. That's really cool.
Okay, you gotta go over there.
How can I get something in my group chat? I open the box and I see on the right, I enter chat message or live here, but I don't see nobody speaking in the chat.
Okay, Ben, that's because you're looking at the Google Hangouts chat. And here, let me go in there and show this, Ben, or Gator. I gotta figure out how to bring up this.
Mike's the one you should be asking.
What's that?
Okay, I just, the chat that you're looking at, Gator, I just made a comment in there.
I'm here.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, okay, see, now that's a chat window that nobody in YouTube can see. That's only a chat that anybody that's on this panel, you, me, and Mike, can see that comment.
Okay.
You're in the wrong chat window.
Screen share, showcase,
Here,
Q&A.
let me do it. Gator, let me do a screen share and walk you through on how to bring up the chat in here. And keep in mind, well, no, actually, I'll show it through, and then then Mike probably knows better because you're on
Apple.
Apple or something. And so Mike might be better off on showing the rest on how to do it in Apple. And I don't know if it's the same. But I'm going to do a screen share, and I'm going to show you what to do to get into chat.
Good night.
So I guess first of all.
Say good night.
Hey, good night, Snowman. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Steven says Mike needs coffee to stay awake.
Yeah, I promise not to fall asleep.
Northwest says, I'm too young. I can't figure this out.
Yeah, well, same thing here.
It's sad, but I'm actually having the same problem, and it's like I do IT for work.
Oh, okay. You guys, here I'm starting out right at my subscription list, and I'm going to click on Mike's on this live stream. Now we're going to get feedback until I mute the room. Okay. So I want to point that out is when I do this, I have to mute the room so you guys don't get feedback.
Oh, look at
You can see it on TV over there.
that. Do we lose sound?
No, you're still here, Mike.
Sound.
Oh, you know what?
Okay.
Damon just got the notice that we're live.
Now, do you see where I'm at? Where I'm at, Gabe?
Look at that.
What?
Okay.
I have the live.
Oh, God.
I open up the live stream. I'm going to come over here to the top 3 dots.
Oh, we got some
Click on it.
Where's the echo coming?
Dad.
Oh,
Pop out chat.
Is the echo me? Hello.
oh,
What's the matter?
Ay. I'm gonna turn this off.
nope, that's me. That's me, actually. Sorry about that.
Okay, well, did I get that through?
I see your face, but I don't see nothing.
Oh, it is. It's the echoes.
Oh, okay, want me to walk that through again?
It's cool, but it's actually not.
Gator, you see the picture in my window? You see that where you see Mike and me and you.
Yeah.
Click on my picture, so you only see my screen. If you click on my picture, here I'll do a screen share.
Okay.
Okay. Now my account's control. My account's control.
What's that?
But you have control by coming down here and clicking on somebody. And so you'll want to click on my picture so it brings up my live stream. And that way, if anybody else talks, you still want to see what I'm doing.
I don't, Chris, okay. I just clicked on you. Restore chat.
Okay, so now you should see Dillons Woodwork Friday Night Live. You should see the screen. I have it paused.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I got to do something here to,
I'm going to try this.
This is getting pretty complicated.
okay. Well, now that we have this window up, you see the live chat box on the right-hand side.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, up here you see these 3 dots right here.
Yeah.
You're going to click on those 3 dots, and then you're going to come down here where it says "Pop Out Chat."
Gosh.
Okay.
Now the chat window pops on open, and you can drag the chat window anywhere you want. And then you can come back to this window here. You're in the Hangout, so you don't need this window. You can come back here and you click back and get rid of that window, and then it just shows your last spot you were at. You can even close out that window.
Okay.
You close that window out, and then you can come back here and you still have chat. And then this is what I have set up. I go to Google Hangouts, and then I resize my Hangouts to fit. And there I'm going. I can see everybody on camera. I have my chat window separate.
Holy geez, Chris. I don't know. What do you do for a day job? Hey, I see the...
I pass gas.
Oh my god.
Who passed gas? Gas is expensive at this time. Hey.
But did you guys get all that?
I don't know if you guys.
Yeah, I got it.
Screen?
But I'd have to bring up Allison and his band.
I don't know if it's working.
It looks like it is.
Is it? Oh yeah, it is.
Well, Gator,
Yeah.
before you join a live chat, I would strongly recommend before you go into like joining here, but you're already in the chat. You already got the screen. When you're in there and when you're watching somebody's video, you can pop out the chat at that point.
You're still out.
And then, so pop out the chat beforehand. And then when you join live stream, you can always bring the chat window up open.
Okay. Yeah. Right now, I don't even have it. I'd have to go back.
That was us 15 years ago. Oh.
You were just a spring chicken then, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Hey, Chris.
Hang on, I'll take the time and I'll go get it.
I'll see if I can come up with some more fun pictures. Let's see.
Hey, Chris.
Oh, these
I
are.
gotta say, my dog has been enjoying some very good treats on you, and we do appreciate that, Chris.
There we are.
I mean, that was awesome. Stir Fry appreciates it.
There we are.
Holy cow! Who's that young man?
Emma.
You're right.
Emma.
Yeah, this one.
I know who the pretty gal is on the left, but who's she marrying there?
Yeah, he used to. What? I don't know what happened to that guy.
Google Hangouts.
I know. Like the dolphin?
Well,
I knew it looked like that. I watched a video of this.
So that's Stacy and my sister there.
Keep going. Oh God, the misfits.
My mother on the left and her mother on the right, and that's my my friend in the middle.
Can you go get Cam? All right.
Me and my cousin.
Oh, what the? Wow. That's big.
Look at how young you are, Mike.
Look at that.
Look at
25 years old. That was nice.
Oh, man.
How do I go back?
Dad, look at that.
When that picture was taken, was Oregon Trail invented yet?
Turtle.
What's that?
When that picture was taken, was Oregon Trail created yet?
I don't know.
That was a long time ago. I mean, you can tell that's had to have been 50 years ago. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That little boy on the left there, he's
19 now.
He's 19, almost 20 years old.
Well, I just want to say your wife ages very well. I can't say so much for you.
Isn't that funny? She doesn't really look much different. She did that.
That's not too nice there, Grizz.
He's not wrong. Everyone in that picture is aged except for her.
Yep.
Yep. My cousin to the two people to the right of Stacy. He's completely bald now. The guy to two people to the left of him is got one eye now. He lost an eye and he's completely bald. Like the little boy holding the ring. He's almost 20.
Holy.
Stacy looks the same. What? How do you do that? Like, really? Like, I don't know how do you preserve someone so like that? It's crazy. Yeah, see what 15 years does to
Hey, Grizz. Can I interrupt here?
Oh yeah.
Like how can I slide? I slide the chat onto the Hangout. Do I have to put it somewhere?
You can't slide chats on the Hangouts.
No. I got the chat. I go on Dillons Woodwork Friday night thing, and then I go to the chat. Then I pop it out. I see it on the left of the screen, but then I gotta go back to Hangout. I don't go to Hangout at all. Then.
Well, it's like I showed here.
We're reading chats. This is hilarious.
Your window Hangout that you got Google Hangouts on in. Go up here to the top left or top right of that window. It will look like this here.
Yeah, I know that.
It's all
okay. Minimize that to the size where you can fit the chat window beside it.
Okay.
I don't think Grizz wasn't.
Minimize.
Is that your son? No. No, that's not our son. That's no, that's my nephew Damon in the picture.
Before you got married.
He was 2 years old. That was my nephew.
Well, he wasn't 2 then.
No, he was 3. Probably 3 or 4 in that picture. That was my nephew, and he's now almost 20. But yeah, Ryan obviously wasn't born yet. He was born a year or 2 later.
Year.
There. I don't have to see that. I don't have to see that.
All right, let's go with
I'm
wedding.
getting lost here.
Yeah,
Jeez, yeah. We're into the wedding pictures, eh?
Oh, I mean, really? Wow.
Remember, I get a whole.
That kind of pisses me off. I'm like, I don't.
At least
really?
you didn't lose your hair.
Wow, I was like a kid. What?
Well, that's it, eh? Time flies when you're having fun.
Sure it does. Wow.
Yeah, I used to be a kid too, eh?
Look at that young man. Wow, that's crazy. It's always fun to look back at old pictures.
Are those slides?
These are all digital pictures that we got on our wedding.
Oh, you had digital, eh? In those
I think it was like when digital pictures first came out. Or
Yeah,
something.
it was.
It was. Oh yeah, there we go.
Oh.
That was a fun picture right there.
You're in the brew now, eh? That's after how many?
At least those ones. That was right before the party.
Oh, before.
Yeah, and there's a wedding party. There we go.
There's another wedding party.
That was a real party.
Yeah.
All the people that came.
That's my cousin and my sister. And you know those two folks? Stacy's brother and my cousin. And my friend.
On there too. I don't want to look.
And one of my friends and Stacy's sister. And my best man was my cousin David. And my father and my mother.
I was gonna say, who's that guy with the nice beard there?
Yeah, the good-looking guy. That's my dad.
All these guys with beards, eh?
Oh yeah. I can tell you, he aged a lot better than I did.
Yeah, is that right?
Oh yeah.
He looked like that when he was 60.
Miss him every day.
How old was he then?
This was 15 years ago, so he was. Let's see, 63. Wait, that's 48. Wow. Yeah, he was young. Geez, he was only 8 years older than me. Wow. Yep. Yeah, he passed away in September last year. At 60.
How old was he when he passed? I think I remember when he did. I think he had mentioned it, or
Yeah, he was 62.
Jesus, young, eh?
Really young. Yeah. Yeah, too young. He was. He had a sudden stroke. He didn't really look much different than this. He was in good shape. He did construction for 30 years, and yeah.
62. Jeez.
Yeah.
I should start to worry, eh? I'm 68.
I don't know. I should worry. Stacy's grandparents and parents and all of them are living in their 80s and 90s, and
Well, except for my dad.
my grandparents and parents and aunts and uncles are like in their 50s and 60s. So I think I should probably be retiring now so I can enjoy it.
Yeah, eh?
That's a chance.
Yeah, but if you retire, then you'll start looking like Gator.
Well, all kinds of time on your hand, but no time to do anything.
Well, there's a good part.
But I did a lot of work this summer, though.
Oh, look at that little razor burn on my neck.
Oh, yeah.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
Yeah, there's Stacy's dad. He passed away exactly 1 year before my father did.
Is that right, eh?
Yeah. He was what, 69?
And the women are still living?
Yep.
Yep. No, here's
Jeez, eh? It's them women that are tough on us, eh?
That's right. Well, I always take these pictures and videos while I'm doing stuff and say, here's the reason why women live longer than men.
Thanks, Mike.
Which reminds me, Grizz, I figured your wife's name, it's Diane. Diane as in French. How come she wants to be called Diane?
Yeah, her name's Deanne, D-A-N-N-E, not Diane.
I know,
Yeah,
but Diane is French.
Oh god.
It's the French way of saying Diane.
Yeah, and it's yeah, she's both of our families are pure 100% European descent. You know, so I mean, we have French, Polish, German, British. So we have all that. Both sides of us have 100% all that. And you know, I believe that there's a big portion of our family that is still French.
Okay. Now I was wondering where it came from.
Yeah, it's the French blood.
Being left.
Damon says I'm still a kid. Yep.
Now Mike, you know, women live longer than men, but for us men, yeah, it seems like we live a whole lot longer.
Yeah. We
Sorry,
live a more
Stacey.
full life because we take chances.
When you take care of your women.
So, Mike, tell me about your kiln. Have you guys made plans to turn that on into like a greenhouse for this fall?
I'm thinking I might actually do that. Because when the winter comes, I don't think it's going to be all that effective.
Well, right, and it won't be that effective throughout the winter, but it might be able to extend some gardening that you may have into the fall. It's not going to be a cure-all solution,
Right.
Yeah.
but if it's not able to dry wood anymore, but yet still can produce a few herbs or vegetables or something.
that's kind of what I was thinking. Or as the fall kind of starts setting in, if we have some wood that we need to dry for like firewood and stuff, we could like put some firewood in there to help it dry.
Mm-hmm. Now there was one guy that had a. I wish I could remember what it was. It was some old codger. I'm talking about this guy had to be in his 90s, and he got into this solar, the Earth Living type years ago. I mean, back in the 50s and 60s. I mean, the old school hippie guys. Okay,
watch what you're saying there, Grizz.
No, you're the next generation, Gene. I'm talking about this guy was in his 90s.
Hey, good night.
And he showed what he did. He had a bunch of chickens, and he can't keep all. And he had a bunch of them, but he had a compost pile that he set up that heated. It was right next to the compost pile, but he put a coil water system that would heat his greenhouse all winter. And he lived in snow country. And I'm just wondering, to take it one step further, not just about the greenhouse, but if you had enough chickens, do you need that kind of amount of chickens? But if you had enough chickens and you did a compost, could you run chicken compost to run your kiln year round if you needed to, say like for 3 or 4 weeks during the winter sometime, have a spot where you say, hey, I want to dry some more lumber.
Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. Yeah.
I don't know what it would take if it was feasible, especially in your climate. Temperature is going to obviously have a huge say in that, and there'd be a whole lot of legwork to do on it because it's all hearsay from me. But and I'm sure there's a whole lot more to the story than just what I presented.
Damon says, "Don't be growing those funny plants in there, Mike."
Yeah, well, here it's going to be legal. Should move on to Canada.
We're not quite legal here yet, I don't think.
Well, you have some states that are legal, though.
Yeah, just Salta here. Massachusetts.
Yeah.
It's legal here in Oregon. I can legally grow it. We can grow for medical and recreational use.
And my father
just not.
No, I think the smartest move with that not a greenhouse, that's kiln in autumn and spring, is to try to recover the heat and bring it in the house. That's
right. Well, we heat with wood, which we don't quite have a shortage of with the mill. All the offcuts and scraps from the mill, we definitely don't run out of wood. I run out of time to split and cut it more than I run out of the wood itself.
Oh, we're almost already done though.
Yeah, but during the day, see, if you had your kiln, if you could source the heat from in there, then you wouldn't have to feed that stove during the daytime. Your heat would be coming from the kiln.
That's I have to bring the kiln a little closer to the house.
Or you take a course from what do you call that, refrigeration course, and you put a heat reclamation unit in the kiln, and you can reverse it from you go from the kiln to the stove, from the stove to the house. So you could take this heat from the kiln, bring it to the stove, and have a water system to heat the house, and then you heat the water and go full, or put it in reverse and heat the kiln with the stove. Okay, I've said my piece.
I have a hard enough time using Google Hangouts. I'm not sure I can handle that.
You have the technology. All we need is time.
You're right. Yeah, time is the most most important, the most valuable commodity we have.
See, I was listening to at the end of Grizz's roast with Cab 7. I was listening in, and I was hearing them talking about me knowing all about electricity, eh? And I know a lot about electricity, and it almost becomes a monster. I've wired well, two cottages really. My cottage that I have now and the previous cottage, I wired them up, and it's so complicated that it becomes a nightmare because you think you shut off a light, like they're controlled from 3-4 different places, and eventually you're outside or you're somewhere else, and you think you turned the light off and you didn't turn it off, so you kind of baffle yourself with your own knowledge.
Yeah, well, see, Gator, that's the problem with electricians, because any idiot can wire their own house like me. I can do my own wiring. The problem with a real electrician like you wiring the house is you overcomplicate it and you think it too far through. And then the normal guy like me that knows how to wire a house safely, then we come across a house like yours that you're thinking 3-phase power and all this other bullshit. You know, it's like, oh wow, how do we deal with this?
Yeah, but there's a whole bunch of stuff. Like you get in. Like I was listening to a guy. He's from England or Britain, UK, and his name's Malcolm. And as listening, he did a spiel today, and he's talking about power and the different the 3-phase systems that they have in Britain, and it's in Britain they have a 440, and well, as a matter of fact, that's what you have, but it said use like your normal house outlets are 115 volts. You have power from transformers.
My brain is exploding right now. I'm doing the same thing. I'm lost.
Why is your brain exploding? Is it something you read on the chat?
Oh, it was earlier on like all the trying to figure out how to move heat and all. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, moving heat. But refrigeration is the best way. The best way to transfer heat from one place to another. I've always wanted to take a refrigeration course, but now I'm too old. It'd be a waste of time. But
never a waste of time. Never a waste.
I agree, Gator. I agree as far as the transfer of energy. Refrigeration is the best way. You know, but actually, if you're trying to cool something, you're actually creating more heat. Cool something through refrigeration, so it is the best way to heat. But I got a question to ask you, Gator. You know, on Mike's benefit, okay? I want to ask you now. You've seen Mike's solar kiln that he has out there, that greenhouse like building on out there. Now, what would you do to further do electric or whatever through solar or anything? What would you do to further make, and you can't make it 100% throughout the winter, but what do you think that his best options would be electrical wise to make that kiln be the most efficient that he can?
Not electrical. See, heat that stove and have a water system, glycol system going from the stove to the kiln, and then he'd be able to transfer, so he'd be able to burn some slab, but he'd need somebody at the stove full time. No, you can do this with stoves. You have accumulators, and you can have a hopper that feeds the pellets when you're not there, and then when you're there you can stoke the stove with. But electricity is not the way to do it, because it becomes too expensive. I was listening to Mike today there on your video, and you said you installed another service on your land in the back there. I found that very, there's a minimum charge even if you use no electricity, They ain't gonna ding you for a minimum charge, plus your electrician a service. I don't know how much they go for around your place, but 100 amp service here goes for I don't know, $700-800. So you could have bought a cable for that price and just ran it from your place.
Well, I actually looked into getting a cord to run, and it would have been a 300-foot run. and I looked at a cord at what it would take, and it was like probably like an 8 or a 10 gauge cable to go almost 300 feet. It would have cost close to $800 to $1,000.
Oh, no way. No way. I gave a cable tree number 6, okay, plus that's where's my hand there? I gotta do it right here. Cable about that size, okay. I gave it to a guy. So, and it was a tech cable. You could bury it, and I gave him 2 connectors at the same time. But you could do that in Scepter, okay, and just run normal wire inside that. No way it'd be that expensive. I don't know. Did you get a price on it?
The electric company said they will run it to the property for free.
Yeah, but you're not done there yet.
But then there's the cost of an electrician to put a circuit breaker in.
Yeah, it's not just the breaker, it's the whole panel, the disconnect, the meter box.
I'm figuring if it cost me like maybe less than $1,000, it might be worth having electricity down there, but I don't know.
Are you locked into the hydro for the installation?
Oh, no. Nope.
Well, check it out, man. Like, you could run that Scepter yourself, and you can put a box down there with a disconnect, and or get an electrician to do it. It won't cost you as much as your service, but you won't be tied into hydro with another meter, because that meter, even if you don't use it, you're going to pay a minimum charge. And I don't know, around here, it's at least $40 a month. So I checked all that out before you lock yourself into another meter there. I don't see that for 300 feet there, Mike. I don't see that. It's not.
What Gator is talking about there is a friend of mine is going through that right now. He just added a shop. He has a few acres just a few miles down the road from here. And he just added a pole barn, it's a 36 by 48 pole barn. And he just added a separate meter for his shop. And what he's got is they charge him $25 a month. Whether he uses electricity or not, he gets a $25 a month. Now, you were saying, Gator, that it was $40 a month where you're at, but here in Oregon, it's $25 a month, whether he uses it or not. Now, the way I understand it is, his electric bill is if he uses less than 25, he still pays up 25. When he gets over the 25, then it's all prorates on into it. But I don't know that for the fact, but I think that's what you're talking about. And what Mike, what you got to check on into is what is your charge in your state or with your power company? Not with your state, but with your power company. How do they work it with that?
The minimum charge. There is a minimum charge. I
believe it's like somewhere around $20 or less.
A minimum charge?
A minimum charge, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know if there was one.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's somewhere around $20.
Hey, this is just me talking there, but
yeah, Damon. Yeah, that's right.
I'll tell you one thing. My well, okay, is 340 feet from my cottage. Okay, I have 2 cables going to my well. 2 cables, and they're both 310. So, okay, I didn't pay much for the cable, but you're not in if you were around where I live here, I'd give you the cable. So don't go and pay hydro.
I was there.
No, but I don't see it. Go to Home Depot. Ask for Scepter, okay? You're talking tree number 10 plus a call. Okay, so you'd install that, or you could install it in 3/4. Figure a 1-inch Scepter, 310, and then the cable. I'm sure if you talk $300 at the most for the material there.
Wow,
that's it. And if you do it yourself and you get I don't know how it works in your state there. If it has to be a licensed electrician or Joe, anybody can do it, but. I don't see that much money, Mike. It's I wouldn't do it, but okay, I know things that you don't. But get a book. Yeah, they sell books on electricity, and our costs. It just costed like how much the wire will cost you, how much the scepter would cost you, and disconnecting means plus a little panel. Yeah, you're gonna have, you won't be at $500.
Let's see.
Next page.
I'm trying to pull up.
Mind you, the only thing for you is you have a lot of work in front of you, eh? And electricity probably is not your forte.
No.
So you'd rather somebody else be doing it, but don't give it to hydro, because you'll be sorry after that. Just, or your best, if you want to give out some money, give it to an electrician, install you a cable. There's underground burial cable there, but install a 3-wire, not a 2-wire, because a 2-wire you won't have 220.
Yeah, so I looked at so what gauge should I look at? Because I was looking at 10 gauge 3-wire, and it was like, I think at like $800 or $900 for like 300 feet.
You cut the $900.
Yeah, from Ranger.
Let me butt in on this, guys.
Yeah.
We're in the States. Don't do a 3-wire like Gator saying, do a 4-wire.
Well,
This is the States, and we have some codes here that are not national. It's the Universal Building Code that we're doing, and they're requiring a 4-wire system now.
Oh.
yeah, but okay, what you're talking about, when we talk about, we as in us electricians, when we talk about a 3-wire, we're never talking, the ground's never included in what we talk. So a 3-wire is 2 phases, a neutral, plus a ground. Okay?
Right.
So
right. There you go, Gator.
You go to a store and you ask for a 3-wire. That's what you're going to get. You're going to get 4 wires. And if you say it any other way, right away they know you don't know what you're talking about. Because
hold on a second, Gator. If you go to Home Depot now, you go in the electrical department, they don't know electrical shit. And so if you go in there and ask for a 3-wire, you're going to get 3 wires. You will get 3 wires, not 4 wires.
I know.
You're right, but you're right, Gator.
It's because that guy doesn't know what he's doing. He's not an electrician, and he doesn't.
Hey, you're better off Googling it before you go to Home Depot to know what you need.
Home Depot is awful.
Yeah.
Anyways, a 3-wire is a 4-wire. A 2-wire is a 3-wire.
Yeah, you're right, Gator.
And then out west, they have 440 volt 3-phase. Okay, 3-phase, but you can have 3-phase 4-wire. Okay, which is A phase, B phase, C phase. That's all power, plus a neutral.
And then from what I read, you can get 3-phase if you get this what is it, like rotator thing? What is it? There's something that you can get to convert like a single phase to 3-phase.
Yes, soft start.
Yeah.
Soft start motor starters. Yeah, but that's a whole other thing. Eh? Like there's people that wanted to know, and I wanted to butt in on the conversation.
I was looking at
seeing it all wrong, and it just gets too complicated. Eh? And like how to run a 3-phase motor with single phase. Single phase is 1 hot or 2 hots. Single phase, you got 1 neutral and you got 2 live, 1 on each side, or 1 on one, or 2 on one side, okay, which is single phase. So, but you can run a 3-phase motor with just a 2 hots. And what you do is you buy a soft start or a frequency motor control, one or the other. You could run a 3-phase motor with that.
It's better off that he goes.
And that's how we ran the motor from the planer there. I was talking to you, Grizz, about one time. The planer that had the 500 horse motors on it. That's what we did. We installed a frequency motor controller, and we were able to run it single phase to 3-phase 440. Okay, back to you, Mike.
So I just saw a comment from James. James Ledesma, if I'm probably butchering his last name. I tried not to say it before because I knew I would mess it up. But he says, I'm an electrician, and if he gets a service fee free ATM, I'm not sure what that means, takes you use this more than $20 a month, it sounds like it's better off that he goes the other out. That way you can add on down there. Oh, so it sounds like he's thinking it's better to go with getting another electrical circuit down there so I can add on.
Or maybe if you have a business, you can write off the expense.
Oh, I'll definitely be doing that. Yeah.
Well, then your best. That's a whole other ball of wax.
Yeah, everything I'm doing with all of this stuff, I'm writing off every bit of it.
That's it. So if you hook up to your house, then you got to separate it, and it gets dicey sometimes. If you have a separate meter altogether, then they can't argue that whatever's on that meter. And if you're doing it right, you can run a cord back to the house, backfeed something in the house.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think it probably costs like a couple of few $100 to have an electrician come out and just, if I got like a breaker or a panel, just to have a place to plug things in down there. I just need to like run tools and saws and compressor, like to fill my tires. And anytime I have to do that stuff, I bring my truck down to the bottom of the driveway. I have to make sure I have gas in my generator and fire it. And it's just it's a major pain.
If you figure you only need a 100 amp service, put a 200 amp service. It might cost you a few bucks more, but always build in excess because it's a lot easier to add power that way as you need it.
Well, then as I'm I have those logs that I showed on my video. I have on the bottom of the driveway that I'm going to be milling with I have like a half a dozen cherry logs and some ambrosia maple that I'm going to be milling. I have all the red oak and pine that I have. So within the next like couple months, I'm going to be opening up a shop here in town, right on the main road that connects all of the main towns together. Like it's a heavily traveled road, and I'm getting like it's going to be a really good deal on rent to have that shop. And it's a nice little shop, so I'll be able to put out like picnic tables and things that I'm building, and I'll be able to put out slabs and lumber and things like that. And so I'm working on putting that together, so I'm thinking I can justify some of the costs. If that starts working out, then I can start, like Riz, like you were saying, transferring or transitioning from what I'm doing now and like IT and stuff to start doing more of the things I like doing. So hopefully that will work out. That's kind of like my long-term plan. I'm just not counting my eggs before they hatch quite yet, but I'm hoping that that's going to work out. So
DJ said,
sound like an enterprising young man.
my brother, I won tonight, dude. LOL.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so I'm hoping that works out because I have a blast like milling stuff. I like getting some really nice wood out of the logs that I got. And then now with the solar kiln, I can dry it, and I have a place to store the dry wood, and then I can bring it down to the shop and like display it nice. And then I can start building things and showing people what I can make. So I think it would be a lot of fun, like to do all that.
Yeah. Now, Stacy, do you plan on getting involved in the wood shop at all when he gets into making the fine cabinetry, running the bandsaws, doing any? Are you going to get involved? I'm just kind of curious. I mean, where you stand on this, or do you plan on saying, "Hey, I just want to support him in the background and do my own thing"? I think you should create your own channel, quite honestly. Even if it's even if you get involved in the wood carpentry stuff, you can have the back slide saying, "Hey, you know what? This is what really happens."
Right. No, I'm not getting involved with him.
Hey,
That's not the woodworking stuff.
Only thing you should get involved in is counting the money. Hey?
No, I don't see her being that way. I don't see her being back here counting the money. I don't see that with her. What I do see her on is, you know what, this guy's a jerk. You know, I mean, I can stick the needles from here.
I like what I do.
That's it.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know how she likes what she does because she works with little kids all day.
Hey,
I'm not really sure how that like is fun, but man, I can't do it.
everybody's different, eh? And when you're happy at what you're doing, that's 3/4 of the battle.
Dude,
You
that's
don't change that.
100%. Yep. Yeah, and it's funny because I work from home, so I spend all day with all the other kids during the summer. And so I'm working from home and I'm trying to do my thing and they're all running around and I have to like manage that while I'm working, which I wouldn't give up. I actually think that's pretty cool to be able to do that. So, but yeah, no, she loves what she does and she gets to work with kids, which I know she loves doing because anytime I have my friends over with their little kids, she's like in heaven.
Well, okay, so now, let me ask. I'm not quite sure what Stacy does. I know she works. What do you do, Stacy? If I'm out of place asking, then
it's cool. So I was getting my certificate to be a teacher at the community college, and the community college has a laboratory school where the students go to practice being a teacher, and I got a job at the laboratory school.
Oh, cool. So you mean what you're saying is I could be one of your good guinea pigs?
Right. They're mostly
Grizz.
college kids.
Hey, Grizz, you'd have to cut that beard, though.
Right?
That ain't going to happen.
Maybe that's why she likes me so much. She likes dealing with like immature little kids.
But these
Yeah.
kids,
I can see that, Mike.
but these are like rich parent kids.
Oh, yeah, I don't know that.
It costs like $250 to go there a week, so like lawyers and doctors.
So, Mike, how did you get the Buckin' Billy Ray's shirt?
This shirt. Well, I don't even think he offers this shirt anymore. You can see it's kind of worn out.
Okay.
I got this shirt probably over a year ago when he didn't. I think he had like probably 5,000 subscribers or something at the time. Like I bought this shirt like early on, like when
you had to buy it.
Me and him have actually chatted on the phone quite a few times. Actually one time I think I was on the phone with him like a couple hours. I was in the garage on my phone and me and him were just like talking it up.
Just the phone long distance costs more than the shirt.
That's pretty long distance, so we tried to call over the internet and the signal wasn't great. So I was like, hey, if you want to give me your home number, I'll just call you. And he was like, all right. So he gave me his home number and I called him and we ended up talking for
A couple hours.
like at least 2 hours at least. I was in the garage and we were just chatting and we were just going off about stuff. And
Hey, he's quite the guy with his chainsaws. His old McCullochs there, eh?
oh yeah. Yeah, he's definitely a genuine down to earth dude.
A genuine McCulloch fan too, eh?
Oh yeah, and it's funny because he got me into it too. Like we've chatted a few times, and he's helped me out with some of my saws. And I have like a half a dozen McCulloch saws in my.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Yeah.
One of his axes.
Oh yeah, and I ended up getting one of his Buckin' special.
Oh yeah, not the double.
Not a double bit. No, I ended up getting just a single bit, but like a nice splitter.
Yeah.
$3.
Do you remember the Gator? I don't think Mike will remember it, but Gator, do you remember the Promac 10? Bacola? The Provac 10.
Oh, I have one of them. 1010.
Yeah, that's the last one that I had. McCullough chainsaw that I ever owned. That was back in the day when you still had to pump the oil onto the bar.
Yep.
You know what I did with one of those?
I have one of them, the Promac 1010.
You know what I did with one of those? My friend had it, and I tried to start it, and I had a blister, eh? So I took the chainsaw there, and there was a swamp, eh? This is there. I said, I did you a favor.
Yep. That's the way I feel about McCullough's, period. Throw it in the swamp.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike.
They were bad for the...
I'll be right back when glass is empty.
So DP Mike says, thumbs up if you drink a beer.
You're empty.
we're neglecting the chat, eh?
Hey, right. You go down to the red room. Grab me like.
Did you see what happened? I didn't hear what happened.
Right. You go to the red room. 2 4 slices.
All right, the chat.
I'm gonna have to leave you guys there. I'm sorry to make it so short there, but
Oh yeah, no worries, man.
Thanks
No,
for joining us.
I'm really happy that you got to jump on and chat with us. This is great. This is so much fun.
well, same thing here. I got a big. They call me Ratchet Jaw, and I don't know. I enjoy myself. And that's the main reason why I'm in here. What do I see? Is that a bathtub or on the screen there? It's gone. See, that's you, Mike. That's no, that's Grizz. Oh, that's his chair.
Oh.
I thought it was a bathtub.
Grizz takes a bath? What?
No, I thought it was like the back of his chair. I'd only seen the top, and I thought it was a bathtub. I said, "What the heck? Who's putting that there?"
We'll talk after.
Ooh, it's in the sky there, Mike. Okay.
No, it's great. It's really great. It was really great to see you. It's been a while since we chatted. I really appreciate you jumping on.
I had a terrible winter, but the doctors brought me back. I should hope it stays that way.
How you feeling?
Good. Doing some work outside there, even in the heat there. I was on the roof. I painted my roof vents today there, all of about 3 hours. So I get it done. You know, I have work to do, and I get it done, and I rest when I have to. He's 68 years old, eh? I'm not a spring chicken hider.
No.
That's it, you know.
Every day we wake up is a good day, you know?
Yeah. And I feel good, too. I feel like I'm 40. Like, if I still had my motocross bike, I'd go for a ride, you know. But I got a side-by-side at the camp, so I don't have to go.
Great. I would love to see that. Oh, yeah.
Say what?
I would love to see that. Maybe we should come up and visit sometime if you're up for it.
Yeah. But you do motocross?
I don't know. I'd probably kill myself if I did.
Yeah, I almost did a few times myself. Okay, so our bitch is all good evening, and all the, I was going to say spectators in there, everybody in the chat room, which I can't see right now because I couldn't figure it out. One day I'll be techie enough to figure it out. And I know the Grizz, but I have the two different things, but I can't mesh it together. Grizz is gone right now, so he'll wonder where I'm all gone to. Okay, Grizz and your big belly.
You asshole.
Okay,
I'm going to do you a favor. I'm going to do you a favor, Gator.
Say what?
I'm not going to be see chat, but just so you can see what's happening in chat, what people are saying. You can click on this and click anytime you want to see what's on chat. There you go. You just click on my picture anytime you want to see what's being said.
Okay. Yeah, but I can't read anyways, eh?
Well, you know that. I knew that was worthless me putting this up here.
Yeah, I know. I that's one of the problems I have, eh, is I see the chat, but I read so slow. Anyways, I don't want to start telling my whole life story here, but I don't read. I never read a book in my life, eh? So.
Yeah, well, Gator, we're going to do we're going to do a Gator roast now, and that's obvious, Gator. No, I'm kidding. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind. I can dish it out so I can take it. Okay, I enjoyed myself, Mike. And your lady, what's your name again?
Stacy.
Yeah.
Stacy. Good evening or good night, whichever comes first. And you too, Grizz.
And the smartest one in the family is Emma.
Ah, yeah.
He's
He's the one that'll be roasting Mike, eh?
Yes, Emma.
Oh yeah.
With
Okay.
the headphones on, like she can't hear us.
Okay, so long, folks. We'll see you later.
See you later.
Take care, Gator.
Talk to you soon. Take care.
And Woolhawk is right, Gator. You're not an asshole. You're a Canuck.
Stacy is too.
Only well, I even have. Roland Holt instead says hello, Mikey.
Oh, Roland Homestead. Hey, I got the. I'll post
muted?
the. If you're up for it, your call. I'll post the link again if you want to join the live chat. If I can find my way back. So again, yeah, if anyone wants to join in on the live chat.
Okay, now, Mike.
Yes, sir.
You know, when a channel is smaller, they don't have to worry about it so much, but it does happen to smaller channels. And I know two people that this has happened to. Not real well. I've been to their channels, and they claim that this happened to them. By posting your Hangouts in live chat, there are some trolls that will go on in here, and they will play music on your live stream. For over 15 seconds, you will get a copyright strike, and they have been suspended for 90 days plus for doing that. So, you want to keep. I'm not telling not to put it on out there, but it's something really to consider, especially if you're at the point of being able to be monetized. If you're already monetized, stuff. It's something to think. I don't put a whole lot of stock in that whole deal. But it's something for if you want to further your channel and you don't want copyright strikes and you don't want people, because there's always that person on out there that says, hey, I'm going to get them. I'm going to do it.
Yeah. Luckily for me, I'm small enough that I haven't had that problem yet. I always just keep posting.
Well,
I've only done this I think one other time, and I posted the link and nobody can even figure out how to get connected. So I feel lucky this time. Actually, people were able to join.
Well, I've never had any problem at all, and I've always posted that trolls are welcome to my channel.
That would be fun, actually, if trolls want to join live.
That's what
I encourage trolls to be on my channel and participate in stuff.
Well, it's
and so quite honestly, I don't have problems with trolls.
Well, it's like when you get those.
They're welcome on my channel, and the deal with trolls is a challenge to piss people off. And if they know they can't piss you off, then they settle down and they just be normal people.
That's like those calls when you get those calls of hey, your computer was spitting out viruses, and we want to connect to your computer to help you and fix it. I love those calls because I totally tear into. I totally string them on. I'm like, oh. My computer was spitting out problems. All right, cool. Well, I have 6 computers in my house, so which one was it? So I make sure it's the right one. I don't know. Oh, you don't know. Well, can you identify the IP address of? No, I can't. Well, which program was it? Or is there an executable that was specifically sending it out, or maybe there's a port number that you can share with me. I have no idea what you're talking about. And then I just keep drilling them, and eventually they hang up on me every time.
Oh yeah.
I had one guy swear at me. He was like, he swore he was from Microsoft, and I'm like, you're from Microsoft, huh? Well, all right, cool. Well, what IP address am I coming from? Well, don't worry. Just let me get connected to your computer. No, I don't think so. I'm like, what IP address am I coming from? And then I kept drilling him. He got so mad. He started swearing at me, threatening me. It was hilarious. And eventually he hung up on me.
I did that. I got them swearing at me, and then I got him into. We were exchanging back and forth. I wish this was before I started YouTube. I was doing the Yo Mama jokes with him back and forth, and this guy went on for an hour, and we was both busting up laughing with the Yo Mama jokes for an hour with this guy.
Good.
I mean, it just went on and on and on. But you know what? After a while, they get to that point where they don't call me no more. I mess with them so much, I can't get a call. And when I do get a call, and I answer, they hang up on me in the first 5 seconds.
Whoa!
What was that?
Who's shooting?
Oh, we got the sergeant.
What?
Who was
Hey
that?
guys, welcome.
Oh, hey, Mark. How's it going?
Yeah, pretty good.
How's that new PC you set up
It
working
looks
for you?
fancy over there.
That's pretty good.
Up over there, huh?
Hey, Mark, we got a fairly new guy in this channel that wants to know who you are. So if you would type a message in the chat room so that he knows who you are, so he can sub you and check out your channel, see if he wants to join you.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, let us talk about what you do and who you are and all that stuff. That'd be great.
Well, obviously my channel is Rolling Homestead and Wild Edibles in Central Wisconsin, and we do homesteading, we do prayer streams, we do live streams about homesteading, current affairs, and of course my videos. And we watch Mikey sit in his dad's basement, get drunk, and almost get hit with a.
In your
Hey, well, I'm married too, so I do some prayer streams as well.
No, he was at my house. I've done some live streams from my dad's house. Yep, he was on there with me. Yep. Then I shared the beer cans.
Oh.
Oh, Mark, did you drink some of that nasty beer of his?
No.
Did you drink any of that? I'm glad I heard you say no.
Nope.
Wait, this wasn't the guy that.
I thought they said that. What is the saying? They don't make them like they used to. I mean,
Thank God.
they don't make it. All right, cool. Then I should drink some old beer then.
Some of those can.
Hey, Camp, how's it going? Warhawk, how's it going? Yep, exactly. He fell asleep also on his live stream. You got that right.
Yes. Yeah.
Hey, more than once, folks. This was more than once. It happened 2 or 3 times.
That was before I got kicked off. I got my little naughty mark from YouTube.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yep.
I'll never live that down, I'm sure. I don't know.
No, you won't, Mike.
I thought that thing came down and hit you because all you fell over your dad's box of cans, and the next thing I know is all you hear is kaboom and a big crash, and like it's quiet. And everyone's like, "Where's Mike?" And I'm like, "Hey, where are you?" I seen that big old sisal come down and almost catch you.
Oh man.
He gets up, he says, "I'm good." I'm like, "No, you're not. Put that thing away." Leaning on top of a tripod.
Nobody was there with you?
No, I was it was during a tough time. It was It was like when I was spending every weekend at my father's house after he died.
Yes, we didn't.
I was like, I don't care, whatever. Oh yeah, no,
that was something else.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was down at my dad's house, and I'm like, whatever, I'm cleaning that out. Everyone, sure, with me, I'm gonna do my thing.
Okay, so now what Warhawk says he's closing on his farm next Friday. Does that mean he's buying or selling?
I close on my farm next. Wait a minute. Should we say rest in peace? I mean, he's buying the farm, so he's bought the farm. Like, so next weekend he would have had bought the farm. That's
Okay.
Wait a second. He bought the farm. That don't sound good.
We'll miss you. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
you're gonna be buying the farm next week. Wait a minute. Like, what the hell's going on?
Mikey, I'll be right back.
I mean, I'll never be able to predict when I'm gonna buy the farm, but
I gotta make sure. I'm sure I'm subscribed to him. I hope you're putting out. I hope you're putting out videos. I'm sure that I'm subscribed to Warhawk.
DP Mike, you drinking moonshine? Who's drinking moonshine?
Moonshine around here.
Grizz, you drinking moonshine?
Define moonshine.
I think somebody saw you drinking clear liquid, and they just kind of associated that with moonshine. That couldn't be water, could it?
We lost everybody.
What? Oh. Uh-oh.
We're still alive though.
I'm not so sure. Maybe we're not. All right, let's give it a minute. Be right back. Give it a second.
The restroom.
They don't need to see your butt, Kurt. Just not sure what we're doing here. Grizz clicked the wrong button. Not sure what happened, Damon.
Where'd everybody go?
Grizz said he hit a wrong button. Mike will be right back. He has old man's bladder.
Yeah, that's what I had to do.
So, did that answer y'all's question if I was drinking moonshine or not?
Yeah.
Chris, that's not moonshine. That's mountain water, I thought.
Yeah, that's right. It's mountain water.
Fountain water, Mike.
What?
It's fountain water.
So it started working again?
Yeah. Grace hit the wrong button.
Wait, how?
Yeah, I clicked the wrong button. I don't even know. I don't even know what I went to do something. I clicked the wrong button and I closed down the window, the Hangouts window, but fortunately I was able to scroll way on back and I found the link and I got back in.
So don't forget to support my little small channel, Grizz.
Pardon?
I said don't forget to support my little small channel.
I think I'm already subscribed to you.
Got the bell clicked?
Well, quite honestly, I never click bells and here's the reason why I don't click bells is because I check my subscription list daily, and I always have my cell phone with me. And when I've got my cell phone with me, I hate all the freaking notifications.
Really?
But I do check my subscription list daily for everything that was released, and I go and watch them, the ones that I take on out.
I think YouTube has been really horsing around with us, and because now a lot of my guys are losing the bell and being unsubscribed from my channel without even me doing anything. So it's really weird.
All right, Mike's coming back. Let's see your butt, though.
Oh, stop.
Come on, old man. I know that I seen that all of a sudden I was unsubscribed from Mikey, and I'm like, how's that even possible?
I thought I'd show you all what a beautiful lady looks like.
Oh,
Howdy.
Howdy.
Hi. Hi.
Diane?
Well,
What?
Don't be shy. Just treat me like you always do. Hit me on top of the head, whack me with a cast iron skillet, or whatever. Just do your usual.
Just grab a stick and just hit him with it. That's good.
That's right.
I'll tell you what, Mike, going from my old computer to this new one is like going from a VW Bug to a Maserati.
I actually notice it. Like there's like no lag.
No, this thing is just cranking. This is like a computer on crack.
It's like on point. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a brand new computer and it's still at 256.
It's crazy what you can do with these things, though.
That's a nice. What kind of computer did you get?
I got it's from Cyber Power, and it is their latest and greatest. And I'm running. It's got the i7 with the 8700K, so you can actually crank it up even more.
So you got like a gaming computer, probably.
Exactly, but I had them build it for live streaming.
Nice. Yep. Cyber. Yeah, that's a good company. Like they make custom computers for people trying to do the stuff that we're doing. So yeah, that's
why I got it. It's one of the. They said it's not been a long time. They just started making them for streaming, but they're using a lot of the same software that gamers use and what we use. So
and their pricing is like half what you would pay if you were to buy like an HP or Dell or whatever. Same specs. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't even want to. Them Dells, I'll put right on their face because this thing is crazy fast.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all mind if I make a response to a text here?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I want to read the text because I think there's value to it. James Ledesma, I don't know that I'm saying the name right, but he says, "Hey, Grizz, my dad died of smoking. He quit 40 years earlier, and he still died of the thing. I don't know why you're smoking on TV." And James, you know, I have some smart-ass remarks to that, and I have some remarks of condolences. And you know what? We're all human. We all got to live our own life. We all got to do our own thing, so I'm not going to do the smart-ass thing. And I'm sorry about your dad, but hey, you know what? I'm going to live my life as I see fit.
So there you go, Mikey. If you can see it now.
Dude, like I can tell you from my experience with my father. I lost my father September 30th, 2017, and he smoked my entire life. He smoked cigars, and he smoked cigars like they were cigarettes. He didn't just smoke them for the taste. And I know from growing up with him that with his stubbornness, there was no changing his mind. And I wasn't about to argue with him or change his mind for him. I just know that he did what he did, and that was with the way he wanted to live. I wasn't going to argue with him. He was my father. I didn't want to change our relationship for that. And if I tried to, it wouldn't have worked. It would have made things worse. So I chose to spend better time with him while he was around. And there's a good chance that the reason he had a stroke when he died was related to the fact that he smoked his cigars the way he did. But there's nothing I could have ever said that would have ever changed what he did.
I don't think he would have been happy otherwise.
No. And
people just need to live their lives the way they want to.
Yeah, relationships are the most important.
Just let them be, and let people live. Let people be. Like
they know the risk of.
I mean, it's like people aren't stupid. Like they know what they're doing. They know the choices they're making. And
all right, Mikey. So here you go. If you take a look, there's a new system.
Oh, cool!
Wow.
So now we've got 7.1 surround sound. There's you. Look at that through this camera. Look at Grizz.
I love it.
And then there's the other monitor. That's my dashboard for running my system. And then there's my 32-inch. And then you have light. And so this is turning into my studio. But yeah, look at the camera quality coming off this thing, running off that video card. I mean, you can see up Grizz's nose if you want to.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow! don't look at my nose.
Yours is like, wait a second.
Up there.
Here.
So yeah, and then we have down here, I have my mixers, so I can do whatever I want. So when what you guys heard when I came in here,
It's all-
Oh man, you got some high tech stuff there.
Oh, somebody shoot.
I thought I was going high tech when I just got
What?
Windows Movie Maker to Filmora.
so yeah, that's my stuff.
Pardon.
Crazy.
Yep.
Anything good going on in the chat?
And there, now I'm back to normal.
Green screen. Nice.
Yep.
Who's giggling? Is that another preset?
That's sound effects.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Hey, you know, I gotta do this, folks, because I love messing with people like this here.
I like that. Butch says there is no sense in dying healthy.
Right?
Dying healthy, yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Well, that would be
If
like
you're-
if you got
if you die healthy,
a car crash or something.
you're probably really bored. Like,
I just asked James this place is, you know, I mean, hey, let's have some fun. Around, come to my channel. Let me have fun with you. And by the way, James, you know, when I say please subscribe, I want you to know that on my channel, nobody gets blocked or banned. So you're free to say whatever you want, as long as you don't go. You know, I do believe that everybody should behave like adults. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's my only criteria. But nobody stays on block or ban. If one of my admins blocks you or bans you, I take you off block or ban.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be on this channel and you want to make an outrageous comment, it's cool with me. I'll just pin it to the top.
I love it.
I'll make a comment on it and be like, I'm sorry. I should not have done what I did. And then everyone else will just be like vultures. I'll just let everyone else have at you.
That's right. That's a great way to look at it.
I did that one time, and the person deleted their comment like within 5 minutes.
I love it, Mike.
They're like, well, you shouldn't have done this and you shouldn't have done that. And I apologized, like unconditionally. I was like, I'm so sorry. And I pinned the comment, and then people started commenting on that. And the guy deleted the whole comment. And I'm like, okay. I'm like,
I love it, Mike.
I'm not.
PP Mike, that's not a son, that's a movie.
I'm more than willing to expose if people have. And I've actually had some comments where people have actually said stuff that was valid. Like, I just had one recent where somebody said, you know, I noticed that you have your kids running your winch for you when you're pulling stuff in this and that direction. That winch cable could snap and snap back and hit them. And actually, it made me think. I'm like, that's a very good point. Like, it made me think about safety, and I'm like, I appreciate that. So it wasn't like a trolling comment. It was like somebody making it, and they were. I think they were concerned about making that comment, and I'm like, no, I appreciate your concern for safety, and it really makes me think about it. You know.
Exactly.
Yeah, I forgot to say too is Warhawk. Yeah, my computer's not on crack; it's on meth. He says, Mark, you're in the Midwest. Your computer is on meth, not on crack.
Tide Pods.
iPods, yeah. We're still sniffing gasoline around here. What do you mean?
Sure, who can afford to sniff gasoline to sniff?
NyQuil.
There we go. Been there, done that.
I can't afford real drugs. I need Tide Pods and NyQuil. I'm good. Hold my beer. Watch this.
Hey, Mike, read the chat that James asking you a question there.
Oh. see.
Who's this guy?
Oh, it don't matter. He's cool.
Price tag on something like that.
Hey, actually, I'm enjoying his comments. I'm finding them very interesting. And quite honestly, you know, to go along with what he's saying, I despise smoking, and I am very much a proponent for people to quit smoking. So I'm going to put. However, I do enjoy seeing all the do-gooder comments of, "Oh, we got to be a political correct world. You can't smoke TV." You know, so I got to make fun of that aspect, but I am very much a proponent of people quit smoking.
So James, you asked what's the price tag on something like that. I'm not sure what you're asking.
I think he's trying to figure out the price tag of my system, but I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
So do either one of you edit with Filmora?
No, Grizz. I use CyberDirect. Been using it for years, and it's an awesome software. That's all my videos are.
What is it called? CyberDirect?
Yeah.
I use Adobe Premiere Pro.
Yeah, I just purchased a lifetime deal for like $60 for Filmora, and I'm trying to learn that. And I've got it down to the basics, almost to the basics of like Windows Movie Maker. But I'm trying to move at that point and get to the next step of it.
Here, I'll show you, Mikey. This is my first 4K video that I've made. Because now with my system, I can actually run 4K, and this is my intro for my live streams.
Oh,
so.
nice.
Jeez.
Whoa.
It's fancy. What are you doing?
Only problem is that you can't hear the audio on here. I don't know why.
Hey, I think this is some awesome artwork that you're doing here. But if I may give my intake on it.
Yeah, go ahead, Grizz.
Okay, I think that's some awesome artwork that you did. But if you could tone it down a bit somehow, and I don't know the solution to that, but it seems awful busy, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean, yeah. I was just playing around with 4K, and I'm like, this is just phenomenal. The picture quality coming off of this thing is crazy.
Oh, that was awesome. I loved it, and I would love to see that artwork continue being used. But if you could slow it down, maybe put something a little bit more peaceful in between, you know, put little clips. I don't know how to do it. I'm not that type of guy that can create that. I don't have that creator mentality. But I'm just saying, you know, my personal opinion. I'd like to see that artistic creativity and that pizzazz, bam, get your attention. But I'd like to see something else more in there too.
Yeah, it's only 36 seconds long, so
that's what makes it challenging.
Yeah. Yep, you gotta, especially for your intros, you want to try to keep them under 10 seconds or so. And with a 4K, it's really hard to get anything going in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
But
that's where I've decided on my videos. I'm not going to try to create a special intro for my videos. I want to try to create an intro on each one of my videos from my video and not try to create a special one. But that's just my forte. That's just where I'm going at with my channel. But my channel is all about simplicity.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you got that old saying, keep it simple.
Yep. KISS.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you left out the last word for me.
Yeah, I just like to keep. I sometimes try to overcomplicate things, and then I have to. Yeah, she's nodding her head. I do overcomplicate things sometimes. I'm like looking at stuff like, all right, so I should, like with the electrical thing, I'm like, all right, maybe I'll get some solar panels. How many watts do I need? Like, and then I called the electric company, and they're like, yeah, we'll bring electric to your site, no charge. I'm like, oh, I'm like, all right, maybe I was overthinking that. So, yeah, I try to overthink things sometimes, like with the yard and the storing the wood and all that. When I got the site next door, and I'm like, I should just bring everything down there. The chicken coop, I was gonna build like this run and get all fancy with it, and I'm like, all right, I bought this like dog kennel for like $200. They delivered it, including the price, and it took me like 20 minutes to set it up, and it was done. And I'm like, okay, I guess
Like Damien's leaving.
Oh,
I see you're watching your chat.
If y'all don't mind, I would love to tell.
I appreciate you stopping by.
If y'all don't mind, I would love to tell a little story for James.
Yeah.
My mom, she never drank, she never smoked. My mom was a saint. Okay. My mom, who died before, she was younger than I am now. My mom died when she was 58. She never smoked or drank. She was a vegetarian. She watched her diet. She didn't go for all the genocides and all the different bull crap that you get in food. She watched her diet, and she still died at the age of 58. Okay. My mom was dying on her cancer on her bed because she went through hospice. I would go down there and take care of my mom. And I'm doing this for humor's sake, folks. I mean, this is not poor me or anything like that. But I want to tell about the story about my mom when she was dying. I went down there taking care of her so my dad could take the time off and go shopping and do his things that he needed to do away from the house. And my mom says to me, she says, will you give me another bonus shot on the hospice program? So I pushed that button. I gave her another heavy dosage of medication. And she turns to me, she says, Grizz, why didn't you tell me that drugs were so much fun? Now, that is a true story. Now, I would also tell a story about my stepdad that I consider to be my real dad. My real dad, he quit smoking and drinking when he was 18 years of age. He died when he was 69, okay? And he lived a life, all of his life, he lived this upright, just standard person that, hey, this is what we do, this is what you got to be. But he knew who people were. And then my real dad, he just died here this last year. He was about 90, almost 90 years of age.
Wow.
Now, if you want to talk about, James, if you want to talk about lifestyles and what's right and what's wrong, you need to talk to my folks. And you know where they're at? They're all in heaven.
Yeah. All my grandparents were gone 30 years ago. Yeah. All my grandparents died.
I've never met any of them.
Yeah. Well, that's something. She never met any of my grandparents. They were gone before I met her. But yeah, that's why I say I'm like, we always joke around. She's like, well, all my grandparents were like in their 80s and 90s. I'm like, well, my grandparents and my parents were like in their 60s. So I'll see you later.
Yep, exactly.
I'm like, I'm not planning on living to 70, which is fine with me because I want to live my life to the fullest now, and that's all right. I'm okay with that.
Exactly.
It's not quantity, it's quality. So I want to live the rest of my life the way I want to live the rest of my life. You know
I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to live it the best way I can.
Exactly. It's like, oh, he said, oh, hey, Ben.
Hi, Ben.
Is Ben in here?
Ben Bra.
Oh, not. Have you seen?
Cab 7.
Not Cab 7, no.
No, I've been wondering. I haven't seen Ben Sawmill on here for a long time.
Yeah, no, I haven't. He has a video over here and there, but I know he's busy, and he kind of pulled back a little bit on the YouTube stuff.
Warhawk says that Stacy needs a drink.
What's that?
Warhawk says, poor Stacy, she needs a drink.
It's kind of funny. My son actually brought me one.
Here, Stacy, I'll drink for you.
One of Stacy's kids actually brought her a drink, but she refuses to drink it.
Tomorrow.
Oh, come on, Stacy, drink it.
We have lots to do.
We have a party to go to tomorrow.
Yeah, I got a
Party to go to.
boogie, Mike. I got to take off, and I got a lot of canning to do tomorrow. So I just stopped in to say hi to Grizz and everybody in your chat. So
Stop.
you
Hey, it
guys-
was great having you in here.
yeah, you too, Grizz. I'm glad to see you.
Thanks for stopping by.
Oh my god.
Yeah, stay out of trouble, Mike. You don't get drunk, though.
Yeah, well, you know me.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying it.
That's why you're
Yeah,
selling.
yeah. Mike don't get drunk. He just passes out.
True. It's just the point when before he passes out, and at the point where he actually does something, you got to watch out for.
Mhm.
I'll pull up my beer cans.
Just like he was playing with Tanner right that one night. Remember that?
Ooh, we should do that now. I could probably mix up something.
All right, guys. Well, you take care. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Have a good night.
It's getting dark where Chris is now.
What do you want to be responding?
He's gonna get up.
To that.
Stop!
Don't yell at us.
Really?
Younger.
How do you respond?
Just
You're
be
like
cool.
commenting to me?
Oh, is anybody? Are we still here?
Yeah, we are. Hey, Grizz, you still there?
It's like he got up. His chair's there.
Yeah, we're still here.
All right. Well,
Anyway.
take some comments.
All
We lost everyone again.
right. What do we got? So Walhart
Oh,
says
Chris Crooks
so
is
sorry.
on.
Well, he's been on.
Oh, I guess I just realized.
Chris,
Hello.
did you lose everyone? I think we. Oh,
Did Grace
here we
hit
go.
the wrong
Grizz
button
is
again?
back.
Sorry, y'all. My wife needed me for a minute there.
My wife never needs me because I'm useless. So.
Yeah, well, I understand that. I mean, I understand about your wife thinking you're useless, not my wife thinking I'm useless.
Lock and loaded.
Oh, locked and loaded. How's it going? What's shaking, bacon? Mikey and the wonderful family. Thanks for joining, man. This is great to see you. Oh, Jaime's on.
Who?
Thanks, Jaime. Good to see you here.
I heard the whip crack when you left.
So I still want to know more about Stacy. You know, this whole channel deal has been about you building the kiln, you building the this and that, you know, and running the sawmill and running your backhoe and getting your kids here. We want to know more about Stacy, Mike. I mean, seriously, we want to know more about Stacy.
Oh,
All right.
About me.
All right. Let's go back to day one.
No.
No, we are.
Yes.
We're going back, way back to 2001, 17 years ago.
Oh God.
It was August. It was actually just before 9/11.
Okay.
Oh yeah. That's where it's at. Women and 9/11. Yes,
Yeah.
okay, I got this.
I have to bring up 9/11 for dramatic effect.
No. But it was the same day we got married. The same day we met.
Gotcha.
Okay, now keep going.
I'll get there. So, August 9th, 2001.
Keep going.
I was hanging out with some friends. We went out to the city in Manchester, New Hampshire. We were hanging out. We were going from bar to bar and just hanging out and doing our thing. The night was over. All the bars closed down. We went up to this diner. Red Arrow Diner is a very popular place to go after the bars are closed. So we're hanging out.
That's where all the drunks go.
And my friend and I are sitting at the bar just having our food. And we're just like eating our food, getting ready to go home. And her and her friends stand up and start heading out the door. Well, my friend, who's like this, he's all about like still trying to pick up girls. And I'm like, I just want to eat and go home. And he sees Stacy and her friends starting to try to leave the diner. He's like, hey, girls, where are you going? So he calls them over. And
he looks like Tiger Woods, by the way.
yeah,
with the baseball cap and everything.
He represented Tiger Woods like to a T. So he calls them over and we're like, they're chatting, and so he's like, hey, how about I get your number? And she's like, yeah, I don't think so. How about you give me your number? So he gives her his cell phone number. She leaves. And I looked at him and I'm like, you're an idiot. She's not going to call you. I'm sitting there finishing my meal. His phone rings. He answers it. And he's talking to her for a second. And he's like, what the hell? He's like, she wants to talk to you. And I'm like, I didn't say a damn thing to her. I'm like, I was just sitting here trying to like eat my food. So she's like, hey, what are you up to? And so we like start chatting. And so she's like, hey, you want to hang out? And I'm like, sure. So we meet up and we talk. And we stayed up and we ended up chatting all night and just talking. And then the rest is history. We just, from that point on, we just kept in touch, and that was it. It was kind of funny.
So I got to ask Stacy. I got to ask you, Stacy, don't you regret meeting Mike before you met me? No, I'm kidding.
What's that?
I said that I was just asking Stacy if she regretted meeting you before she met me.
He said, do you regret meeting me before you met him?
And I know what the answer is. Tell her, I already know the answer. The answer is no to that.
He said yes.
Yeah, well, she's lying on that. She's lying on that answer, and I don't blame her for lying.
No.
I appreciate Stacy. I appreciate that lie. There's the genius. There's the Emma. Now there's the genius of the family. This is the girl that this girl could outwit. She could outwit me any day of the week.
She's pretty smart.
Yeah, she outwits me every day. It's kind of scary.
I believe that, Mike. I do believe that she outwits you.
Come on, tell them what grade you're on.
And I'll bet you she's got you wrapped around her little finger too.
Yes, unfortunately, she sure does.
I'm going into 2nd grade.
You go into 2nd grade?
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I went to 2nd grade, you know what the teacher told me?
What?
They told me to go back to kindergarten. For 3 years, they told me that.
Kindergarten is fun though. Yeah.
Well, I did have a good-looking kindergarten teacher, so I didn't mind.
I still have a kindergarten personality, actually.
Remember everything you learned in kindergarten.
Daddy, we also have 2 recess kindergarten.
That's right. Are you playing the games over there?
No.
Why not?
Watching a video.
Yeah, go ahead.
Watching videos.
Now, I gotta say that I am impressed. I am really, you know what? What's your boy's name?
We have Kyle, who is
Kyle.
and then Ryan, who's 14.
Okay, it's Kyle. And then you haven't showed Ryan on your channel a whole lot, but Kyle, you showed him when you was building your greenhouse, and you showed him Emma quite a bit driving nails. And I tell you what, they had the I don't know, maybe it was just your editing skills. I don't know what the deal was, but they had those nails going in like a jackhammer, like. And you know what, Emma and Kyle, I think y'all did an awesome job driving them nails.
Yep, that was actually all them. They actually did drive every one of those nails in.
Yeah, they were like a jackhammer too.
Yeah. Yeah, they actually did a really good job. Like, it was actually it's like a lot of times, like, you have the kids around because you want them to help, because you want to have them around, but I wanted them to have them around because it was fun, but they actually helped a lot. Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever do you know what a palm nailer is?
What's that?
A palm nailer?
No.
I'll make a video. So I hope I remember to do it. I'll make a quick 30-second video showing a palm nailer this week. I hope to remember. But a palm nailer is this little thing about yay big. You can probably Google it, a palm nailer. But it's about this handle about yay big that hooks up to an air compressor, and then you put the one nail at a time. It's not like a nail gun. You just put one nail in there, and you push on it, and it drives the nail in like a jackhammer, and it just rips it on in. But that's a palm nailer. And you can go Google them, and you can find them. Yeah, I got a story to tell you about a palm nailer. You know, a friend of mine, he asked me if he could borrow my palm nailer. So I loaded to him. He came back to me the next day, and he's there, and he says, "This palm nailer don't work." And I said, "Well, what's it doing?" And he says, "I put the nail in here, and I push on it, and it doesn't do anything. Here, check it out." And he pushes his finger on the end of it. He pushes his finger in the end of the palm nailer. Well, you push it in, that automatically activates it. And of course, when he pushed his finger in the end, automatically goes right on his fingernail. It turned the whole end of his black and his finger black. It's like what he did was like taking a gun, looking down the barrel, and pulling the trigger and saying, "See, it don't work." He did. I wish I could have caught it on video. Yeah. Okay. Well, Hawk. I do like Harbor Freight, but I'm my personal opinion about buying air tools from Harbor Freight. They're disposables. You buy them, you use them a few times, you throw them away, and then you buy another one. When it comes to air tools, I would never buy an air tool. And I love my Harbor Freight sawmill. I really do. I mean, I think it's a cat's meow for the price, and it's going to last me a long time, and I know how to maintain it. But when you're talking about air tools from Harbor Freight, palm nailers are relatively cheap anyway. I don't think a person needs to go to Harbor Freight to get them. I don't want to run Harbor Freight down, but that's.
Dude, so cute.
Go get mom.
What?
Let's see here.
But Mike, check out palm nails. I mean, I think it's something that you and your kids could enjoy using. They do take a lot of CFM.
What is it?
The palm nailers, they're really great that you and your kids could use, that you'd find a lot of use for, but they do take a lot of CFM.
Pot millers?
Yeah, palm nailers.
Farm millers.
Like the palm of your hand.
Oh, palm millers. Okay.
Yeah, a palm nailer. They're a great tool. They're great for getting into tight spots and different stuff, getting into corners.
Okay. It's like a rider?
It's like a mini jackhammer to drive a nail.
Oh, okay. I think you mentioned that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do draw a lot of CFM from your air compressor, so a person has to consider that. So I wouldn't recommend that you build you don't want to frame a house with them,
Right.
But when you have this tight spot or this spot that you want the kids to say, hey, you know what? There's this nail in that corner over there and it's hard to get. Watch out, Mike. He's starting to yawn. He's going to pass out here pretty soon, boys.
Who's that, him? This kid here? I'm not passing out.
Not yet. You know what? I heard you on another live stream when you said, I'm not passing out. And about 5 minutes later, your chin was laying on your chest.
Oh, no. I actually been out running every day. I have a lot of energy right now. I'll stay up all night if you guys want it.
Well, that's what you said that time, too.
Well, challenge on. Let's do it.
Well, no, I can't stay up all night. I know I can't. But actually, I got to ask you this, Mike.
The challenge is more on my side because right now here it's 11:30. It's only what, like 8:30 where you're at?
Oh, it's only 8:30 and only lasts another hour where I'm at.
Yeah, see, it's more challenging for me because it's so much later here. For you, it's still early.
Yeah, well, I've seen you go through this challenge before, Mike. Yeah, I've seen you do it, and I know what you say. It's not worth it.
I don't know. No, this is fun to chat, though.
It really is. Yep.
Yeah, I've been outside busy all day, like moving my lumber around and trying to take stuff from the kiln down to the storage, and then take stuff from the yard into the kiln, and that's pretty much been my whole day.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Chris Cox is wanting to join us up on Hangouts. You want to post it in the live chat again, or and keep that in mind.
Yeah.
I mean, what I was saying earlier. But if you want to send him a personal invite, or if you want to, but Chris is wanting to join us, and I'd love to have him up here.
Oh, definitely. Let's see if that works. I'm gonna post that. I'll be right back. I'll be back in just a minute.
By the way, Mike, you need to make sure that you know how to boot people out of chat when you post it in the room. You want to be able to know how to boot people out if you have to.
Yes.
Rather quickly.
Yep.
Hey, am I in, ma'am?
Hey, there you are, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
How's it going, Chris? Good to see you.
Good to see you too. It's going good.
Hey, you know what? I tell you what, Stir Fry really is enjoying them treats. I got to get some videos released here. I'm about a week behind on those.
Well, I hope you was able to get her some good ones.
Oh, she got them. She has been appreciated. Quite honestly, what I've been doing, Chris,
Yeah.
is she's got like 14 days that she has to take these antibiotics, and I gotta drop this pill down her throat.
Right.
Okay, well, I like to give her a treat afterwards that says, "Hey, you know what? This will wash the taste down."
Yeah, I give my dogs their ivermectin. I always try to have something hidden on there so they'll take it easy.
Oh yeah. Hey, Chris, if you don't mind, your camera is only catching the top of your eyeball, your nose and the eyeballs. If you don't mind, I don't know if it's possible, and if not, it's not a big deal. There you go. That's perfect.
Okay.
There you go.
I wasn't looking at it.
Hey, you know what? You're not half as ugly as I thought you were.
I don't know about that.
But no, Chris, I tell you what, Stir Fry has been the character. She's been running around. She's full of energy.
Yeah, I seen her on I forgot which video I watched afterwards. Of yours, seen her out there. Oh, it was when you was cooking the salmon. She was just salmon.
Yeah, no, that video was that video there. The salmon cooking video was taken before the dead hole ordeal. That she was still pregnant in that video.
Okay.
Yeah, that video was recorded before and came out after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But hey, y'all, I just want to tell y'all, Chris Cox, I made this plea saying, don't nobody send me no money. Chris Cox said, hey, this money ain't for you. This is for Stir Fry. And he sent me a few bucks. It was muchly appreciated for treats for Stir Fry. So that's what we're talking about here.
Yeah, I know it's rough to lose them like that.
Yeah, it's not easy. And Siska Bahama, I was really very much looking forward to having. I really was. I mean,
so it was. Mike actually asked if I ever heard of a vacuum kiln, and I actually looked into that, and I looked into building my own vacuum kiln, and it looked like quite a bit of work. If you were gonna buy a vacuum kiln, it's like tens of thousands of dollars. So for what I'm doing in the small amount of wood that I'm cutting, I don't think it would make sense, but I was really interested, and it seemed really interesting to me to get into vacuum kilns, but I think for what I'm doing, it's like way too much. So there's that.
So what is a vacuum kiln? I've never heard of that before.
So a vacuum kiln, like if you, for instance, like if you go to higher elevations where the resistance of air is lower, the boiling point, like in the higher elevations of like Colorado, is less. The boiling point is less. So if you pull the air resistance out of something, the boiling point becomes lower. So if you create a vacuum inside of a chamber, the boiling point of that chamber becomes less. So same thing with the wood. If you put wood inside of a vacuum sealed chamber, the water will leave the wood at a lower temperature. So you can actually have wood at like 70 to 80 degree temperature, and the water will leave the wood as fast as if it were at a boiling point.
Well, this is actually quite interesting to me because I understand what you're saying there. So what does it create? What does it take to create an area that you can vacuum seal? And what machinery does it take to create that vacuum?
So you have to have some sort of containment system that is airtight, 100% airtight, where you can run a vacuum pump that reduces the air pressure inside of that chamber. And when you do that, I guess like water boils at a lower temperature when you have less of an air pressure. So like in a higher elevation, water actually boils at a lower temperature. Same thing with this. Like if you reduce the air pressure inside of a chamber, you can reduce the temperature that it takes to extract.
Well, this is.
So if you have wood inside of a chamber, the air pressure, you reduce the pressure. It doesn't take as much temperature to reduce the moisture.
Okay, but this is kind of going backwards. When a person is talking about canning, which is completely different from what you're talking about, but in the situation of canning, I'm at a lower elevation, and we can at 12, 15 pounds, I think it is. But they say that if you're in higher elevation, like such as in Colorado, you can at 15 or 20 pounds. And so why is it in reverse of that? That what you're talking about?
That's weird. Yeah. I am not sure. Yeah, just from what I've read, like the higher elevations, the water boils at a lower temperature. So basically, water would be extracted from wood at a lower temperature. That's
and maybe that's the exact reason why they have to boil longer, because it is at a lower temperature, so they have to bring up a higher pressure.
Right.
So, but I mean, it's just kind of, this is all kind of interesting, and I would love to hear, the real the legit on it.
Yeah, there's a company in Canada that actually uses the same methodology where they actually dry lumber in their vacuum kiln year round. Because of the vacuum, it doesn't matter that the fact that the temperature is so low. So they're able to still dry wood at like room temperature because the air density is so low.
I thought you said Chris was on.
He was.
I'm still here.
Oh, hey, Chris.
You're doing a good job explaining what a vacuum kiln was.
Yeah, we can't.
We can't see Chris anymore because it's dark there.
Yeah, I can't see your picture either. That's weird.
You can see
Let me get a light.
Oh, there you are. Hey, oh, there you go. All right, now we see you. Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now this is good to talk to you.
Yeah, it's good to be here. So how's the weather been holding up for you?
Yeah, it's been hot and humid, but we can't complain to you.
All that rain.
You've had a lot of rain.
I've had too much rain. Well, it's been lucky here at the house. I ain't had none all week, so it's dry enough I can cut the grass for the first time in about 2 months.
Wow. I can't even imagine. That would drive me nuts. Like it raining that often.
What's up on this one?
I'll get my halo set up.
But I think we got like a 40% chance for rain tomorrow. So
Jealous? Ask him.
So you getting rain tomorrow?
Yeah, we should be getting rain tomorrow, but so I got to get up early and try to get my grass cut.
Jeez, man.
Let it rain.
Yeah, it's gonna be dry for us for the rest of the weekend, and then I have to get on an airplane Sunday afternoon and fly down to Alabama, and I have no idea what the weather looks like down there. But
You got to go through Atlanta, or how's your flight going?
I think that I'm flying through. I think Philadelphia, but I have to double check.
Pretty fun.
Oh, actually,
He has it on my computer.
Oh no, she has it.
I'll find out.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna have a stop in Philadelphia or Charlotte. I'm not 100% sure.
Wait. In your Gmail?
It is in my Gmail. See.
Yeah, I stuck in Charlotte's airport overnight one time.
Yeah, I'm staying at the Hampton.
I think you're staying at the
Marriott. I don't know. All I know is I don't like to leave home, and I just want to stay here. I probably should know what I'm supposed to do on Sunday by now, but
I think you're gonna be at the airport by 6.
yeah, it's on my computer over there.
But it's on there too.
Yeah, show me. But yeah, so I'm supposed to be down in Birmingham, and I think it would be cool. Like the way I look at it is, it's like if I have to travel for work, if I can meet up with some people, I think that would be fun.
Yeah, I was just wondering if
You said
I had a layover in Jacksonville. So.
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh,
I didn't think you would be, but you never know.
yeah, you never know with flight plans. They could take you in completely different directions. It's weird.
You said you're meeting up with Andy?
Yeah, so Andy was originally in Alabama, and then when he got his property, he actually moved to southern Tennessee, which is just over the border of Alabama. So him and I are gonna try to meet up. We're definitely gonna meet up. If I have to drive, that's cool too. But I would like to go up and meet up with him and do dinner and just chat and do a live stream, just him and I talking. I think it would be a lot of fun.
That would be. I'm looking forward to seeing that. And I really do hope it, because I'm figuring out I don't get notifications. I don't click the bells. I hope y'all can give me a notice for warning so I can make sure that I check to watch that, because I hate notifications on my cell phone. I mean, it's constantly going off if I click notifications. But I really do want to watch that live stream.
There's this service that I just learned about today that Ryan told me about. It was called text sensor or something like that, where you can get people to sign up that follow you. And if you get them to sign up, then they'll be notified when you go live. Because apparently Facebook and Twitter and YouTube aren't very good at notifying people when they go live.
Yeah, well, I don't count on anybody sending me notifications, because I don't do that. I just like to know when somebody's going to be on, and if I'm available, I'm going to go in there and check my subscription list on YouTube, and that will show me who's live.
My plan is now it's Friday night, so Sunday, starting in the afternoon, I'm gonna go live from my house to the airport. I'm gonna go live and I'm just gonna chat all the way to the airport. I'm gonna go through security. They're probably gonna tell me to turn my phone off, so I'm gonna shut it off. And then when I leave Manchester, New Hampshire, I'm gonna land wherever the stop is. I have no idea where it's gonna be. I'm gonna go live from there. However long the layover is, I'll stay live until they tell me to shut my camera off. And then I'll shut it off, and I'm going to go live when I land all the way to my hotel. I'm going to have to get off the airplane. I'm going to have to go pick up my car. There's the company, it's all arranged, so I'm going to get off the airplane. I'm going to have to go over to like Enterprise, rent a car or whatever it is, and pick up my car. I'm going to get in the car and I'm going to drive to my hotel. Then I have to check into the hotel and then go up in my room and unpack and all that crap and then go to sleep. So it's going to be probably like 6 different live sessions, but I'm going to go live every chance I get just to like let people know like, hey, here I am. And people can like jump on and chat with me because I think it would be fun. But
yeah, I'll be following along through all that here and there. I won't be involved in all of it. But what I'm getting at is it going to be like Sunday afternoon, or give me a 4-hour time frame when you think that you'll be going live with Andy, because I want to make sure that I'm there for that chat.
So yeah, Sunday afternoon I'm gonna be out, or actually say for your time zone, it's going to be like Sunday late night. I'm going to be traveling. Monday, I keep asking Andy for like specific like days and times that works for him, and I haven't heard back yet, so I'm really not sure. But I'm
okay. Well, with that part of it, keep me posted on that, because that's the part that I really want to see.
Yeah, no, that's the part I'm interested in too. Like, I'm looking forward to figuring out when he's available, but he still hasn't gotten back to me, like what time and day works for him.
Mm-hmm. Andy seems like a really cool guy. I mean, of course, on YouTube, you don't know anything but about people, but including myself. But Andy seems like a really cool guy.
Yeah, no, he seems like a pretty much like down to earth, pretty cool guy.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting up with him.
So Chris, tell us about yourself, Chris. Let's hear more about you.
There ain't much really to say, Chris. Just single parent, raising 2 kids, and don't have enough time to do what I want to do.
Ain't that the story of us all?
That about wraps it all up.
Well,
come home to the kids.
Tell us about your life. You tell us some childhood stories and some work stories and stuff.
That stuff's best left buried.
Now we would love to hear him, Chris.
Like I said, them are best left buried right now.
Yeah. That's what all the old farts like to say.
I'm hoping that they dry enough that I can finish getting my place fixed up for around my mill, and also I can get back to sawing. I got wood stacked up ready to go, but it's been so wet I can't even walk beside my sawmill.
So do you got some pictures on that?
I posted a couple of little short videos on Instagram about all the rain we've been getting, and
It's the same sawmill, right? Like HM130, right?
yeah, I got the same one you got. Well, I got some 10 foot. I didn't buy it.
But
I'm gonna have to replace the bearings on my guides. They froze up.
now,
New bearings already.
I don't know if it's just me, Chris, but you're not really big. But on your Instagram, I'd like to follow that. I don't have Instagram, but for you, I'd like to follow it. So if we can connect, you can leave me a message or a comment or something. Let me know where I can find you on Instagram, so I can set myself up with Instagram, because I don't have Instagram, but I'm perfectly willing to set up with it.
Well, you need to get Instagram, because Mike posts stuff on there every once in a while that he don't post on.
Yes, that's one thing I haven't done much of. I haven't done much social media. I have a Facebook account, but my Facebook has all been about just setting up with me connecting with my immediate family members, because I don't, I want to have a spot where I can connect with my nephews and my nieces and my brothers and stuff. And I don't have any social media that I haven't chased on down.
Right.
But no, I got some. Got to get it edited and put up on YouTube. I've got more footage and all. I've got some drone footage and other footage, but I just have not had a chance to put it in there.
Well, that would be awesome if you'd upload it to YouTube.
But hopefully I can get some more and put it up there on YouTube. Maybe I can get some footage tomorrow. I don't know.
I hope you do, Chris, because quite honestly, especially the sawmill stuff. I'll tell you what, on my channel, my sawmill stuff is what makes me I'm not big on the sawmills. People that are searching sawmill stuff, they ain't coming to my channel. But quite honestly, I mean, sawmill stuff is what actually brings me my revenue on my channel. Even though it's a few hundred views here and there, it's like my sawmill videos is what's bringing me about $15, $20 a month. It's a beer or two at the bar, if I went to the bar, that is.
Yep. Yeah. I like watching your sawmill, Grizz, because I almost bought the break mill, but I ended up going with the Woodland Mills, just like Mike's got.
Yeah, I haven't made a penny on any of the videos, so I'm not worried about it. But I just enjoy like sharing what I do, and this is fun. Like tonight, this is fun. Like I'm having a blast doing this.
Exactly. That's what it's all about, and I could care less about the YouTube money. I'm only making after 3 years. I'm finally making up. I'm up to like $60. I think $50 or $60 a month is what I'm up to making. But it's not about the money. It's about the fun of making the videos and doing what you want to do. And you know what? 99% of my videos suck. I know that. But I don't care that they suck. I just enjoy doing them.
I was actually excited. Like today I just realized I got 2 thumbs down on a video. And I'm like, I'm famous.
You made it. You got some thumbs down. Yes.
I'm like, I have haters. I win. I'm like, I'm famous.
Exactly.
I've never had people thumb down my videos before. And I'm like, I got 2 thumbs down on one video. I'm like, nice. I'm like,
hey Mike, I hate to burst your bubble. Mike, but one of those thumbs down was from me.
Nice. I want more thumbs down. Let me become famous.
Oh, man.
Emma's yelling over here. She's like, no more thumbs down, thumbs up. She's all like fired up over here.
No, I tell you what, you know, I made some videos on my sawmill videos, and I didn't think they'd do jack diddly. And then some of my videos that are being what I consider viral for my channel, and they ain't viral in any stretch of the imagination. But for my channel, some of the videos that I thought, this is the stupidest video. I don't know why people are watching them, but every month, I mean, it's like week after week, I'm getting 300 to 500 views on that video, week after week. And that jump change, I know, in the realm of the real world. I mean, I make on Social Security disability, I only make $850 a month, but this chump change that I'm making off these stupid videos that I put on now that aren't that good of quality, they still make me $1.50, $2 a day. I'm like, whoa, how can that happen?
Just be yourself. Just jump on, chat, just have your fun. Like, same deal here. Like, when people are like, oh, I'm not interested in this or that. I used to be concerned about like what people were looking for. And at this point, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to put a video out. If they don't like it, they can go somewhere else. I don't care. It's not
exactly.
like it's not like this channel's ever going to make me $1 million. It doesn't matter. So if you want to watch, great. If you don't, go away. If you want to watch and like troll and comment, even better. I don't care. I'll have fun with you. You know what I mean? It's like,
and I want to say something about the trolls.
I'll fuck with you. You know, it's like, I'll mess around.
I want to say something about the trolls in their behalf. Okay, trolls are the people you don't want. Your nostalgic support that says I support you, support me back. You don't want.
Geez. Yeah.
You want the trolls. You want the trolls to come to your channel because you know what? The trolls are the ones that are going to click on your video. They're going to watch it all the way through. They're going to 100% of your video, and then they're going to pick it apart. But those are the people that you want to encourage to keep on coming on back.
And then it's like the people that watch your videos all the way through, and then they have something to say about it. That's actually good because you can actually take that as constructive criticism and say,
well,
what did I do wrong?
Even if it's not constructive criticism, even if it's coming from a total idiot, and we all know there's a total idiot that doesn't understand that, you know what, I can only present so much on my video, and there's lots of stuff that you can't see behind the scenes, that you just don't know what's happening. And I've seen that with me watching your videos when I'm saying, Mike, you should do this, and then I gotta get to thinking, you know, there's more behind the scenes that I don't understand. Okay, there's so much of that. But the thing is, those are the people that are watching the video. They're the ones that are watching your video, and they're picking your video apart. But it doesn't matter because they are watching your video. And then there's that other idiot that comes to watch the 30 seconds of your video to leave a stupid comment and leave. But that troll, he watched your whole video before he left a comment. That's the guy that you want to focus on, you want to keep around because he's watching your videos. That idiot over here that's just saying, hey, you know what? I support you, support me back. Well, he's ruining your analytics. You on your videos when you put a video on out, what YouTube goes by is how long does a person watch your video by? And if they only watch them for 30 seconds and say, I supported you, support me back, and leave, YouTube analytics says, hey, you know what? That guy left after 30 seconds. We're not going to promote this video. It's not worthy of promotion.
Right.
That's why videos and the channels I try that I follow, I watch the whole thing before I ever make a comment.
Yeah,
I know the time counts.
the time does count. And by the way, I don't want anybody, when a person gets onto my video and starts watching my video and they say, hey, you know what? This isn't worthy of my time. I really want a person honestly to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to finish watching it. I want them to quit early. But I don't want them to quit early just because they clicked on my channel to say, I supported you, please support me back. But I do appreciate the person that came to my channel because I think I might be interested in this. They start watching my video and they say, hey, you know what? This isn't for me. I'm cutting it short. I understand that. I do that myself.
So, I'm flying from Manchester to Philadelphia to Birmingham. I have to be in Manchester.
Hey, DP Mike was asking a question. He says, I'm still here. Does that make me a good guy or a bad guy?
What's that?
DP Mike. He says, I'm still here. Does that make me a good guy or a bad guy? Can I answer that? If you're still here and I'm still on this channel and you're listening to me, that makes you a bad guy.
Dude, it's like,
I know, but I just want to see when you're coming back.
go on.
Oh, you're gonna have to get an Uber on the way back.
What? Why?
Because I won't be there in time.
Really? Where?
Yep, you're getting to the airport at 4:30.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
Drunk guys are hilarious. I'm the only drunk guy here. If you was to drink in my mountain water, you'd know what drunk was.
Wait a minute. You're the only drunk guy here?
I don't. Yeah, you ain't drinking my mountain water, Mike.
Well,
You drink my mountain water, and you'll know what drunk is.
doesn't count.
Oh my God! You just all over me.
Oh, you're just drinking that mama's milk.
Just saying.
That's the low alcohol. That's the low alcohol volume.
Stacy doesn't love that anymore. Night, babe.
Ben says he only hears two guys slurring. Come on, Chris, you got to catch up with us.
Well, I got to say, one problem on that is, as I don't drink when I've got, the responsibilities I have. The only time I get a chance to do anything like that is when I'm off on a business trip or something other. So I hate to have something happen, need to drive, and I've been drinking,
I totally get it, Mike, Chris. I totally get that.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to I got to mute my mic because I got to go over here behind the fir tree. And I'm sure the waterfall would echo through here if I don't mute my mic. So I'll be right back in a second, guys.
Mike, you need to get your phone. Let's do it. What's somebody doing calling after midnight?
Here.
I thought I heard somebody calling. Was that me?
I heard a phone ring, but I thought that was at Mike's, but I ain't sure.
That must have been a Mike. It wasn't over here. Mike, was that me calling your wife? Oh, no, there's Emma.
There's Emma.
There's the Emma.
Uh-huh.
Emma, tell on your daddy. Tell us some daddy stories, Emma.
Go ahead.
Come on, Emma. Tell us some daddy stories.
Emma, I just want to know why does your daddy hog the camera when you're in the background? Don't let you touch it.
Once he fell asleep on the live stream.
Well, I remember taking over the live streams a few times because your daddy fell asleep, didn't he? I remember the time I pulled the chair out from under your daddy too.
Now, Emma, why are you hiding behind the couch? You don't need to hide behind that couch. But you know what, girl? You need to put your hand up here and give me a high five. Can you give me a high five? Oh, she runs behind the couch. Come on, girl.
You say
Oh, there she goes. She just gave me a high five. Thank you, Emma. I appreciate that. Great high five, Emma. And by the way, Emma, I got to say, you have the highest IQ of your whole family. So, Emma, are you going to sing us a song? Yeah, you can do it, Emma. I've heard you sing before on here. I've heard you sing before. You pick a song. What's your favorite song, Emma? I know Emma.
You're right now. What I'm saying.
Yeah, Mike, we're getting some lag here. It's at least on my end. I'm getting some lag here, but it's still working. But Emma, are you going to sing us a song? You have a great voice. We want to hear you sing.
I'm going to sing it with the song on my computer.
Okay, cool. I want to hear this.
Where did Emma run off to?
She went to get her computer so she can sing a song with it.
Oh, okay.
Now she was give us sign language, but it was kind of broken up here, so I couldn't quite read what she was signing. Emma, we can barely see your hand in the screen.
I can't believe Emma's shy.
Oh, she's not camera shy. She's leading up to something there, Chris.
I'm getting up the song.
Okay, I'm going to be right back. I got to, these guys talk about the drunk guy. That's me. And I got to get back and mix myself another drink.
Well, I guess I'm just going to sing it.
Entertain us.
Myself by my own voice. It's raining tacos from out of the sky. It's raining tacos. Yum, yum, yummity, yum, with sour cream. Yum, yum, yummy, yum. Raining tacos from out of the sky. Yum, yum, yummy, yum. That's all I can remember from the song.
Well, you did good, Emma. You need to be on America's Got Talent.
Very good.
Now, Emma, hold on for 1 second. Let me go back and get a drink. You tell your mommy and daddy that I'm going to get another drink and you're going to sing us another song for all of us. But I'll be right back, Emma. And maybe you'll want to warm up your vocal cords for them.
Emma, you run off again. What happened?
He's cooking bacon. It looks like he's burning the bacon.
Somebody's cooking bacon.
There's fire coming out of the pan.
Well, I hope somebody's watching it. But who's cooking?
live stream.
Hello.
Welcome back, Mike.
Sorry about that. Where's Grizz at?
Grizz went to fix him another drink.
Oh.
On the chat, they're saying all that is me. They're saying the video's stuck.
What's that?
And on the chat over here on YouTube, they're saying all they see is me, that the video's stuck.
Oh.
You see, I see you. And then when Grizz is talking, I see him. So on the Hangout.
The video is stuck. Hey, Doug. Video should switch to the. Venbro.
See, I'm not controlling the screen. Switch.
Daddy.
Seeing it in the live stream as you right now.
Yeah.
I could read the chat here.
Right. Let me know.
Did I miss Timma Smeet singing a song?
So, Daddy. Where were you at?
Come on.
Where were you at?
On the bottom.
On the chat, they're saying that the video is only on me. So I don't know what's going on. Yep. You have any idea, Chris, why it's not switching?
Hey, is it just me, or is there a lot of drag in the chat?
Well, on my other here, watching them, I've switched over so I can read the chat and all, because I was in the Hangout on my main phone. It's myself, and it is lagging behind, which could be my connection and this everything else there.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of lag from Mike, but I'm actually, Chris, I'm getting some lag from you too. So it's not just Mike, but I can still understand what you were saying.
Mike left the call.
Yeah, he did. Let's hang tight. He might be able to join back on in. There's a way he can join back on in and still stay in there. So let's just hang tight. And by the way, any wrenches, Chris Cox, you have a wrench on here while he's gone. Just make sure that the chat doesn't get out of control. I mean, and Game Slugger, cool that y'all in here. Well, while Mike is gone, maintain that nothing gets out of line that he can get red flagged for.
Yeah. Hey, Game Slugger.
While I'm here, you know what? I don't know that I've Game Slugger's channel, and I got the time to go there and check it on out.
You know who Game Slugger is, don't
No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure who he is.
That's Mike's oldest boy.
You're cutting out on me. Did you say that that's your oldest?
Oh, gosh. That's Mike's oldest boy.
Oh, yeah. I don't. You're really cutting out on me. Game Slugger, and yeah, I'm already subscribed to him.
Yeah. They say on the YouTube, all the videos on me. It's not swapping. You're not even switching over to you, Chris. So I don't know why it's doing that.
So is Game Slugger? Is that your grandson?
No, that's Mike Dillons' boy.
Oh, that's Mike Dillons' boy. Okay.
Mike Dillons' boy. Yeah.
Okay, I got it. That's his 14-year-old.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm a hillbilly. I'm kind of slow. We all know that.
Yeah, DP Mike. Yes, I do have a sawmill. I've got a Woodlands 130 like Mike does. I haven't got much time here lately because of the rain we've been getting. But I hope to get some more videos out on it shortly and get some time on it.
And I have a Harbor Freight sawmill that I'm happy with, but I'm still jealous of Chris and Mike both of their Woodland Mills, because you know what, I have to admit that Harbor Freight makes a cheap sawmill. If you get a Harbor Freight, it doesn't cost a whole lot more, but you get a whole lot more. And I will say that about the Woodland Mills. They got some good features. I've been checking on it, the Woodland Mills. They got some great features. I don't have nothing. I can't say bad about Harbor Freight for the price. The sawmills have some great features that I really like.
I tell you, I've been real happy with the mill I bought. I just tech support and everything else was great on it.
Now, tell me, Chris, with the Woodland Mills, are the tracks built like similar to like what they have with the Harbor Freight, where they're short sections where you bolt them together, and the Harbor Freight sawmills, a big complaint is where they bolt the sawmill the tracks together. As the wheels roll down there, you get that click over each one of those sections. Is that a complaint with the Woodland Mills?
I don't have much much problem where they join on the track. Because I spent